There we go. Yes, sir.
Yo no quiero bailar merengue, tampoco quiero bachata. El reggaetón ni me lo menciones porque más salsa es lo que falta. La salsa rica del gran combo, Betty Palmieri y Héctor Lavoe. Salsa dura de la excelencia, esa es la salsa que traigo yo. La que quiere bailar salsa, salsa la va. Salsa la va. Salsa la va. Yo lo que quiero es bailar salsa, salsa la va. Salsa la va. Salsa la va. Ahí nada más.
Preso se va. Preso se va. Donald Trump se va. Preso se va. Preso se va. Preso se va.
Y dice salsa, sabor y rumba.
Salsa es lo que quiero yo.
Salsa, sabor y
rumba. Salsa
es lo que
quiero yo.
La rica salsa que yo les traigo tiene su toque especial. No se puede comparar con esos ritmos pasajeros. Salsa, sabor y rumba. Salsa es lo que quiero yo. Oiga, lo bailan en el mundo entero.
Pero
Con cabeza y con esmero. Y los bailadores piden más timbal
para los rumberos.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for joining us.
A shout out to Mr. Rubén Diaz, #1 fan of the show. He's the first one to send a comment. Appreciate it. We love you, brother.
What's going on, guys? Thanks everybody for watching tu programa Entre Amigos podcast. Welcome everyone. Today we are live on Instagram. We are also live in our Facebook page, Entre Amigos podcast. We are also live in our YouTube channel. Salsa es lo que hay.
Salsa, papá. Yo, it's funny that the salsa music is a genre of music that is enjoyed all over the world, but it's a Hispanic. I don't want to say Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, or Mexican. No, it's a Hispanic. Anybody who speaks Spanish, they love salsa. But what's funny about it, the salsa, the way we know it to be, it was started in New York City.
Yes,
in a basement in New York City. But Augie, that's a show for another day, man.
Absolutely right.
No. But you got to give a little preview about it, man. It's got to be preview.
I know, but we don't want to get too deep because we don't want to give it up. But anyways, we're here with our friend Pablo. I'm here with my friend Augie and Mr. Diaz. Thanks everybody for joining. We're happy that you guys can make it. Today is a beautiful sunny afternoon here in the state of Rhode Island. We probably already know how's the weather in Florida, which, like I always say every Saturday, I really don't give a shit how the weather is in Florida. Augie, how's the weather over there where you are? I know you're not that far.
Listen,
so.
Beautiful day, nice and sunny. It was gorgeous, not hot at all. It just nice and warm, nice and good. I also want to take this time I want to acknowledge some of the people that they're already flooding up the comment section. Angel Diaz, Chris Rodriguez, Melvin Otero, my cousin. He's listening to us right now.
There you go.
Jessie, of course, she's in on it. And, of course, we love her. I know Tembleque. Come on, Tembleque, girl. She's up in there.
So, it's great, man. It's great. Diaz, man, what's going on, brother? How's things over there in Florida?
You don't want to know, man. It's nice and hot. a little too hot, man. It's just hot, bro.
Yeah, how hot was it today? It must have been like in the 90s, right?
Yeah, it was like 95 or something like that, man.
God
Yeah.
damn, man.
95. I think today we're like in, what are we, like in our 70s maybe? We're lucky if we
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
80s, so it's nice.
Hey,
Good day
hey,
today.
you know, I baked the chicken once at 98 degrees, right?
How do you bake
It was
a
a slow
chicken
cook.
on 98 degrees?
It was
Well,
slow cooked.
It took me like 37 hours, but it cooked.
Oh, man. Este es tu programa Entre Amigos Podcast. Hoy estamos aquí con nuestro amigo Pablo que nos está visitando. Le estará por un poco tiempo aquí con nosotros. Pablo, what's going on, man?
Tranquilo, aquí visitando.
Yeah. How you feeling, brother? Haven't seen you in is it about a couple months? I haven't seen you,
Yeah,
huh?
a couple of months.
Yeah. So you want to let the people know a little bit about you, who you are?
I'm a little shy, so Pablo aquí de Rhode Island, just like Elmer. I'm
One socket.
one socket
One sucker in the house.
One socket, Rhode Island.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, definitely glad you could make it here today. And thank you for visiting, man. I know you've been watching the podcast now for like a couple of weeks now, right?
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Couple weeks,
On and
yeah.
off, yeah.
Yep, on and off. And yeah, man, thank you. And I really appreciate that you called me up and let me know that you was gonna come by and stop by, man. This is what this podcast is about. It's all about friends, This is what we do. We get together, we bullshit, we talk with everybody, we talk a little bit about everything. That's what this podcast is all about.
Just like Mr. Diaz beard.
Yes.
Oh.
Shots fired.
Shots fired, man. What people don't know is that we were talking about our beards and the fact that he was born with one. So that's where that joke comes from. So
Yeah.
I made you
he
look
has
cool.
a full beard. Nah, man, not as cool as you, bro. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just jealous, man. That's all, man. At least you got that full beard, and it's not colored either, bro. That's straight jet black.
Yeah, it's
That's just
real. It's
that's
real.
natural.
Yeah.
For all
I know.
those ladies out there, he has the jet black natural
yeah, but
OG look.
wait. But here's the question: is he taken already?
Yeah,
Is he?
yeah. I'm taken.
Ah, fuck, man! I fucking wanted to claim you, man.
Y el novio de él es bien celoso, so stay away from him.
The question is, does he have a beard like you?
Saludos a Juan Valiente que nos está viendo desde Providence. Mi hermano también es uno de los que siempre nos ve todos los sábados.
Is he the one that's selling the motorcycle, right?
The motorcycle. Yeah, si a alguien le interesa, él tiene una motora a la venta. Tiene una Honda que está nuevecita, bajo millaje. Así que aprovechen. If someone's looking for a nice motorcycle, like a cruiser, just call me, inbox me. I have the guy for you.
Yeah, I saw that. It is really nice. So
you guys got to get motorcycles, man. We could have been out there right now instead of doing this.
I'll stick to this, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good, bro. So what about them Celtics, man?
Hey, there you go. Exactly right. Listen,
Championship level.
Championship level. I totally agree that we're back in the finals.
Yes,
we're back in
sir.
the finals. Okay, and it's a good thing, Mr. Diaz, that you mentioned the Celtics in basketball because it kind of gives us a segue into my my little segment that I like to call Now You Know.
Now you know.
All right. So anyway, we're all happy, especially me, my son, my youngest son. He's fucking ecstatic that the Celtics are back in the finals.
Long time waiting, man.
Exactly right. Well, we were in the finals 3 years ago. We lost
we weren't ready. We
weren't, but hopefully this year, we in the last couple of years we have been beating Dallas up pretty handily. So I think we're gonna be okay.
We're
Anyway,
2-0 against
said,
them. We're 2-0.
I have a question.
2-0 this year and 2-0 last year.
Against Dallas?
Yes.
against Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah,
This season. Okay, that was my question.
exactly. So,
Yeah.
all right.
And-
so
and they-
anyway,
and they
that being
both played.
said, exactly.
And they both
Eh,
played.
eh,
Yes.
And with that being said, like I said, I wanted to segue into my segment, which I want to talk about the Celtics. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys are aware of this, but the Celtics this year are the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league.
They are.
Yes.
They've taken the most 3-point shots. They've made the most 3-point shots. So
I thought it was the Pacers were first, and then we were second.
no. It's the Celtics. Okay.
Okay.
So
okay.
what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the 3-point line. Now, listen.
They pushed it
Today, so the 3-point line was not an original part of the game of basketball. Okay.
Mhm.
It wasn't until 1961, okay, when the founder of the Harlem Globetrotters, his name was Abe Saperstein, okay,
Mm.
he incorporated the 3-point line during the Harlem Globetrotter games when they used to play the Generals and used to play all these other teams. Okay, but
What year was this?
in 1961, okay, but in 1962 was the very first time that it was actually used in an actual tournament, legitimate tournament. And guess where it was? It was in Puerto Rico.
Oh,
It was done by a fellow. His name is Eddie Rios.
Mm.
Eddie Rios Mellado, who ran a children's league in Puerto Rico. Okay, and that was the first time that it was actually used in an actual game, 1962. But here's the other thing:
to record the 3 points,
to record the 3-point
like
shot officially in the game. Okay,
Gotcha.
so it happened in Puerto Rico, and it was a Puerto Rican. Okay, however, it wasn't until the 1979-1980 season
Mhm.
when the NBA instituted and adopted the 3-point line.
Gotcha.
And guess who was the very first NBA player in history to hit a 3-point shot?
Who's this?
His name was Chris Ford. And guess what team he played for?
Team Puerto Rico.
The Boston Celtics.
I got it backwards.
All right.
Nice.
It was the Boston Celtics. Okay. And that 3-pointer was in October 12th, 1979.
So
So
you mean to
if
tell
you-
me that the Celtics drafted the first black player, and we hit the first 3-point shot?
Ever in the history of the NBA, it was done by the Boston Celtics, and his
Nice.
name was Chris Ford, and it happened in October 12th, 1979.
Wow.
So if you didn't know, now you
now
know.
you know. Now you know, bro. That's actually pretty interesting, man. You know what I mean?
Pretty good facts there.
Yeah.
That's some good.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff, man.
That's what you
I like
get.
this stuff, man. I
That's
like
what
the
you
stuff
get when
be
you have
bringing, man.
an IQ of 190 and
It's like you
One-
said,
master at
187, 187.
Google- 187 and a master at Google Analytics, man. This guy's a champion of
Ask
Google,
Google.
bro.
Google.
Not really.
Oh,
I mean, Google is free.
Yeah, exactly.
You just have it. You just got to have an inquisitive mind. You know.
That's it. See, there you go. The big words. Here you go. All right.
All right. You just got to be curious, man.
There you go. I like that better. Now I know what
Those
you
facts-
said. Now I
Those
understand.
facts are actually good, man, because like today's game, man, has changed drastically because of that damn
Yeah.
3-point line, man. And Curry was the one that made it, challenging or more competitive for everybody else to become a 3-point shooter. You got
We haven't seen anybody ever shoot a basketball like Steph Curry.
the dude shoot from the bathroom, bro.
What
And
are
he
the
gets-
odds? Exactly. I mean, right now, look at because of Curry, you got guys not shooting 3-pointers because that's too easy for them now. They're shooting it from the logo. They're
From the
shooting
logos,
it
bro.
from the logo in the middle of the court, and
You
not
got-
just the men, but the women.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Caitlin Clark in Iowa. Well, she's in
yeah.
Indiana now.
She's the female Curry.
Well, she shoots those 3-pointers from like damn near half court.
I know.
You know?
Man. I know.
But at the same time, what that's done is kind of made the game somewhat boring, in my opinion.
Yes. No, you're right, man. Because the game was better when it was played in the paint. You know what I mean?
You like
When
you,
had a
I like those
a center that
layups,
was a
you know,
center.
those layups, the dunks, you know, where you really had to like push away, play your way in. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
a lot of times these 3-point shooters are very hard to defend. You know what I'm saying? They just go there, they stand behind the line, boom, shoot, you know. I think you see it's more exciting when you see someone literally like drive into the basket. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
because
it is.
that's a tough skill, you know, driving through like 2-3 defenders in between them, and then just you know either dunking or doing a layup. You know what I'm saying? Or those, you know, those I don't know what they're called, but Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan used to do them a lot. Where they dribble, they inside the paint, and then they shoot us. They're falling backwards.
Fadeaway shot. Yeah,
I love that
definitely.
shot, man. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
Michael Jordan
Kobe.
invented the
Kobe.
fadeaway shot.
A fadeaway.
Kobe.
That's what it's called. A fadeaway shot.
Michael Jordan invented it. Kobe just kept it going.
perfected it. I think
He-
he perfected
No, I
it.
wouldn't
They
say
looked alike,
perfected
though.
it.
They looked
I
alike
don't know,
whenever they
man.
shot the ball.
Kobe was
You
an
guys-
assassin with that fadeaway, bro.
Yeah, he
He
was.
wasn't.
But he was
Angle-
not. But who had the better fadeaway shot, Jordan or Kobe?
I think Kobe, man. I think Kobe.
Nah, well,
I think
it's
they
a matter of
look
opinion.
similar.
Me
I think they
personally,
look similar.
I
Kobe-
stay with the original, with
Jordan-
the original Coke, not the new Coke.
Yeah, I think Jordan was more. I think he was a killer in the paint, man. But Kobe had the
Jordan. Listen, Jordan. In my opinion, Jordan was, what's the word I'm looking for here? It was like there was in the paint. Jordan was so fundamental, and his game was like he could dribble the ball, he could rebound, he can steal, he can shoot, he can just do. There's no flaw in his game. There was no weaknesses in his game.
yeah.
The only weakness is that he wasn't tall enough to really get down there and battle for rebounds against 7-footers. But he would still do it.
Mhm.
Like there were no weaknesses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The man as a shooting guard is the only to this day the only shooting guard to ever win Defensive Player of the Year.
No,
Okay?
you're right.
He stole, you know, he had like for about 3 or 4 years in his career where he was the steals leader. He was an assassin when he had the ball, but when he didn't have the ball, he would shut you down. His defense was hellacious. It's like he was a beyond elite defender. Like if he was guarding you, that's it. If you scored 5 points, you had a good day.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys remember? You guys remember Reggie Miller, right? Because we were talking about 3-pointers in the beginning. Do you guys remember when Reggie Miller scored? I think 9 points, 12 points.
13. He scored 13 points. No. I think it was.
Like
I'm
10
sorry,
seconds,
11 points in 13 seconds.
In 13 seconds. I saw
11
that
points in
game
13
live.
seconds.
Against the Knicks.
And
It was
that was freaking amazing. I don't think no one has ever done that. You remember?
Nope,
Did you ever
no.
watch
no.
the Indiana Pacers? That was a
Nah, he was
crazy
too young. He was too young.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
yeah.
his beard was only a stubble.
Yeah, that was the playoffs. What was that? 93, 94, I think it was.
That was like back in the early 90s, man. And
It was in
I
the
never
90s,
seen
yeah.
anything like that, bro.
Yeah.
I never
Against
seen
the
anything
Knicks.
like that
It was
myself.
against the Knicks. I used to cheer for the Knicks back then, man, because everybody was jocking Chicago. Remember that? Everybody was
Yeah, I know.
Chicago.
Yeah, that's
So,
that's why you live in Florida now.
Yeah, so
That's when those Patrick
back
Ewing
then
sneakers
I
were
was rooting
famous.
for the Knicks, man, to make it. Only because I found out that Patrick Ewing used to live in Cambridge. He did. Yes,
he did.
He was born in Jamaica and then went to school in Boston, and then he went to
Georgetown.
Yeah. Yep. So once I found out that he had a connection to Boston, then I was like, you know what, let me cheer for this guy, man. Because
And listen, I gotta give you a heads up because I really do like that hat, Mr. Diaz. Show us the hat a little bit. There you go. Beautiful. I got the color. You guys can see you got the leprechaun there.
Yeah, standing out, man. Speaking of the leprechaun, have you seen that show? Well, I think it was called Winning with the Lakers or something like that. It was.
Yeah.
It's about the Lakers and the Celtics rivalry.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a documentary.
No, it's a show. It's a series. Yeah.
Where's
man.
that on?
No, I didn't see it.
What's that on?
I want to say it's on HBO Max. I think it's on.
HBO.
Yeah, dude. Yo, listen, you got to watch that, bro, because it is well put together, man. And it's only one season. I don't know why they didn't extend it, but it touched a lot on the history with Red Auerbach and Jerry. What was his name? Jerry Buss. What that
Jerry Buss. Yep.
Yeah,
the owner of the Lakers.
Yeah,
and he used to be. He was a plastic surgeon, right?
Yes, he was a doctor. Yes. And let me tell you something. He put that team together according to how they made the show.
Yes,
he
did.
No money, bro. Just borrowed money here and there. And
a bunch of promises. A bunch of promises.
A lot of promises, man. And sure enough, it worked out for him, man.
It paid off. But he had Magic. He had at that time Magic. There was nobody in the planet like Magic.
Yeah, man.
I mean, because you look at Magic, he could play ball. He was a very charismatic dude. He was handsome. He could play. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He was very marketable guy.
Yeah.
And he gambled. He put all his money on Magic, and it fucking paid off.
It paid off dividends, man. What was it? 5
I mean,
during that run?
to the point that in the middle of the 80s, Jerry Buss gave Magic a lifetime contract that paid him $1 million a year.
Yes. Yep, that is true. And they talk about that in the show.
Yeah.
It's a good show, man. It is funny, man. It's funny.
No player has ever been offered a lifetime contract.
Not
ever. Period.
Ever. No.
Was that like a lifetime, like playing time?
Yep. It was just
lifetime.
Like yeah.
Why do you think that? Remember he retired because he got AIDS, right?
Yeah.
But then a couple of years later, remember, I don't know if you guys remember, he came to play again. He started the season
because se había curado, right?
Like I said, well, no se había curado, pero he was under contract, so the Lakers couldn't say shit. The doctors had cleared. It's like, no, there's no way you guys can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
However, a lot of the players complained. Yeah, exactly. A lot of the players complained because. And basketball is a contact sport.
Yeah.
And blood gets drawn very often in the players. So that's why mid-season, Magic had to retire again.
Yes. Yeah. Because people were just
I never watched Magic play.
No?
No, I never watched
amazing player. Amazing player.
They call him Magic.
When I first started watching basketball, that I got really into it, it was of course, Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, Patrick Ewing.
The mid-90s.
Yeah, probably in the mid-90s. That's when I started watching basketball. But before that, I didn't get the opportunity to watch Magic. I remember, hearing about him, when he retired, the whole controversy with AIDS and stuff like that. And I knew he was a great player, in white. And I watched highlights here and there. But I never really watched him play. Same thing like Larry Bird. I thought Larry Bird. Yeah, I thought Larry Bird played like in the, early, like in the 60s or 70s. It turns out he was still around. You know what I'm saying?
They actually competed so much that they looked at each other's stats, man.
Yeah. And they hated each other, right?
No, well, it was more Bird than Magic. Magic was more of, what is this guy doing? And let me top him. And Bird was like, how can I eliminate this guy? And crush him as much as I can.
Well,
believe it or not, he learned his game in Indiana with the black community, bro. And when people said yes, and when people were like, "Oh, who's Bird? Who's Bird?" They thought that this dude was black, bro, because his name was so popular, bro.
Listen. And not only that, but listen, Bird was an even bigger trash talker than Michael. Yeah. Bird can talk some trash, but he would back this shit up. I mean, there's on record. There was a game. You can look it up. You can Google. You can YouTube it or whatnot. There's a game where what's his name? Bird was so bored. He knew he was so good. He was that every shot he took was with his left hand.
Left-handed.
And he ended up scoring like 40-something points in that game.
I think it was like 53. I think it was actually.
Okay.
So he did that on purpose, and he still ended up scoring
on purpose.
a lot of points.
And every shot he took with his left hand,
including 3-pointers.
All right.
Damn.
That's how good Larry Bird was. But it wasn't that. You know, Larry Bird's game, the reason why Larry Bird only lasted like 12 years in the NBA is because of the way he played. You got to see the way he used to dive for balls. He used to play like Rodman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what fucked him over, it was because in his mom's house, and he decided to redo her driveway. And instead of paying the guys to do the driveway, he decided to do himself. He hurt his back, and the rest is history.
Oh, shit.
Now
you know.
And believe it or not, man, Luka Doncic and the Joker, man, they remind me of how he passed. You remember how he no look passes, man. Like it was unbelievable. Yeah. So those two guys together, man, it's like Larry Bird, bro. It's like watching Larry Bird all over again. It's unbelievable.
It is.
They're slow. They're not physical like that. They're really
they're not.
Like
Larry Bird could probably beat both of them at the same time in a fist fight.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, man, it's unbelievable, man. But yeah, I'm enjoying watching these guys, man, reach the finals, man. I don't as well as Kyrie's playing and this other guy, what's his name? Doncic, whatever his name is.
Luka Doncic. Yeah, Luka Doncic.
They stepped up their defense. They weren't that good this whole year, so I don't really trust how they're. You know, it's almost like they got like this little, fresh air, and all of a sudden they're like, whatever. But they're in for a big surprise, man. They got a 12-headed monster in because even the bench is unbelievable for us, man. It's like our bench can start for a regular team somewhere, bro.
The only thing that we're missing is Marcus Smart.
No, man.
He was like a pest on defense, bro.
But
he was.
Yeah,
you had to give him up in order to get to where you're at right now.
I think they're a better team now. Yeah, they built a better team. That big guy that plays with Kyrie Irving, that guy has a good shot, man. He could shoot good. The only thing I noticed on him, he's a little slow. So if you could get like someone to defend him, and
slow like what, like slow, like mentally slow, or
slow, like the way he dribbles. He dribbles funny. He could shoot, but I feel like he doesn't move really fast on the court.
Who's this?
El tipo el grandote ese, como Dante, ¿cómo se llama?
Luka Doncic. Well, he's one of the superstars. Yeah, but he's like a forward or something, right?
The dude's been playing since he was like 13 years old professionally overseas, man.
Yeah, he's a big dude, man. But
playing with grown men.
He said they're gonna run right through the Celtics, so we'll see that. Negative. That's him coming in, and I know Kyrie wants to make it like Kyrie show when he gets here to Boston, and he's probably
Kyrie
got an answer for stepping on our logo. That's what he got an answer.
Oh, bro, listen, I will say this: Kyrie does have a history that he usually does really good against his former teams.
Oh.
And then he disappears, man. That's all. Once he doesn't,
I think he's going to try so hard. He's not even going to do anything.
Because you know what happens? Because he starts thinking about how the earth is flat and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah.
I don't know if you know that, but he's a flurf.
Oh my God, dude! That dude's I don't know, something's wrong with that dude, bro.
He thinks he actually believes that the earth is flat.
Yeah, man. It's weird. Yeah.
Somehow, all the other planets, the moon, and everything, they're all round, but except for this planet.
The Earth.
This planet is flat.
Así que ten cuidado y no te vas a caer. Jose, what do you got for us this week, man? What do you got for us? You were off last week, and I know whenever you're off, we have no. This podcast just goes out of control.
I noticed that, man. Every time you're on, hey, look who's visiting. Look.
There's no limits when Jose's not on. So
he got daddy.
Love right
Daddy.
So I got this trip, man, coming up to Puerto Rico, man. Believe it or not, now you mentioned Puerto Rico. My son is playing.
Oh shit, huh?
Yeah, he's playing AAU volleyball. So his tournament is my son. Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that. No shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
now you know.
He has a tournament. He has a tournament on. I think they start on the 6th. They start 6th through the 8th. So it's like 3 days of tournaments, and we fly back on the 10th. You know what I mean? So
wow, that's cool. That's real cool.
Yeah, it should be exciting. He's doing pretty good, man. You know what I mean? I didn't know nothing about no volleyball, man, or anything like that. So this whole week, man, you know, I didn't have, all I was doing was planning this trip and, you know, going to his practices.
I know you're supporting your son. You're supporting your son.
You have to, man.
I agree 100%. I 100% agree.
I got Pablo's son too. He's what's he playing? He plays. He's a quarterback, right?
Yeah, he's a quarterback.
Oh, you got to see this kid, man. When I first met him, how old is he now?
He's gonna be 10.
Yeah, okay. So I known them about 9 years, and I think when he was like 3 years old, 4 years old, I love sports, man, and this kid is a natural ball player, man. He's, you know, whether he has a bat, a baseball bat, or a basketball or a football, man, you could tell this kid is good, man.
And, natural athlete. He's a natural athlete. He's a
natural athlete, man. And you know, he has a dad, you know, that supports him a lot in sports, you know, brings him to all the practices, the game, and the games and all that stuff. So this kid, I see he has a great future ahead of him, man, because you could tell. You know, when you see someone and you know they got it, that's the impression this kid gives me, man. And you know, the most important thing is, you know, he has the you know, the father, you know, that's helping him, that's bringing him to you know, all these events. As a matter of fact, what were you doing today at the park?
So I was brought into the game.
Hey, I got my son here, by the way.
What's up?
So wait, before you finish, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Elmer, you got a little brown stuff right there on your nose. I'm fucking around, man. Go ahead, brother. Hey, yo, Pedro, do your thing,
Pedro
man.
Miguel.
At least he's not white.
That's funny.
Mr. Diaz, you're doing a great thing. Yeah, you got to support your son, man, because
you have to. I agree.
You have to. I was brought up, a single mom. You know that. You know me for many years. I support my son. I'm assistant coach in his team. Been doing it for 3 years now. Not because he's my son. I just hear it from all over. Even Elmer, just telling you, he's just natural.
You have to support. I agree. You have to support. You got to be there because he needs to know that needs to know that his papa is backing him up.
Yeah,
right.
He needs to know
that's what we're supposed to do, man. You know, backing up our kids, man, showing them.
I agree.
You know, just in anything that they want to do, we got to be a part of. You know what I mean? So, you know, I didn't expect him to do the volleyball thing. He was, you know, he's a good baseball player, by the way. You know, he plays third base and shortstop. Nice. But the thing was that there was way too much competition and favoritism at the school he was going to. So he went and tried for basketball. I hired a trainer for a couple of weeks, you know, like throughout the summer. And then same thing again, you know, he was doing good. I'm not saying he was, you know, an all-star, but you know, he could have been on somebody's bench. Let's just say that, right?
He was your all-star.
Yeah, he was mine. Yeah. But you know, again with the competition and you know, favoritism. So his buddy and him decided, you know, let's go try out for this. You know, what intrigued me more was the fact that he was willing to try something new and wasn't afraid to do it. You know what I mean?
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So that right there just showed me that he was he wanted to play a sport. It didn't matter what it was. You know what I mean? So, and here we are, man. You know, they got first place in last weekend's tournament while you guys were bullshitting for like 8 hours.
Yo, that basket was off the hook, man.
He was winning. Yeah, he won first place with his team in that tournament. So it goes to show, you know, putting in, you know, the effort and listening to his coaches and backing them up and all that. So, you know, here we are going to Puerto Rico, man, for next week.
Hey, yo, a lot of people, some people. I mean, some people don't know too much about volleyball, but volleyball is a
I had no idea.
very extraneous sport. It's a very athletic. You have to be on your toes. You have to be alert.
Literally.
You have to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly right. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially when you're playing against other men. Now, if you're playing against women, you're a man. Come on,
Yeah.
so it's easy.
I just like to watch girls volleyball. That's all. I think he requires a lot of skills to watch that game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fix this for you. We like to watch women's volleyball.
Women.
Yes, women. We don't want investigations here, man.
I'm sorry, my English is not very good looking.
Hey, yo, Paulo. Anyway, keep about your boy, man. So he's a quarterback, right?
Yeah, he's a quarterback.
He's 10 years old. He's 10 years old, right?
He's going to be 10 in September.
He's going to be 10. So he's not even 10 yet.
Not even 10. He's 9 years old. He's already throwing the ball at 50 yards.
And so how tall is he? What's his weight? You know,
4'11", 92, I believe, 95 pounds.
And
Bro, when I tell you this kid could throw like
he can fling it.
When he was like 6 years old.
Yeah, he can fling that
50
thing.
yards.
Wow.
That's impressive. When he was little, like 5-6 years old, bro, like he would throw like, you know, like a small football and he would let it rip, man. This kid was good. That's what I'm saying. Like, I always used to tell him, I'm like, yo, your kid has it, man. Your kid has it. Because you see it in him, you know. He walks like a quarterback, you know what I'm saying?
He does.
I always tell him, what's that kid's name from the Jacksonville Jaguars that got drafted a couple years ago?
Joey Lawrence?
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, yeah, que tiene el pelo largo.
Yeah.
Joey Lawrence. No, that's Joey Lawrence.
Is it Lawrence?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joey Lawrence, right?
He got drafted by the Jaguars.
Yeah, blonde. He's blonde, long hair. Yeah, Joey Lawrence. Yeah, Joey Lawrence.
And te digo, the kid's good, man. So keep doing what you're doing, man. And
fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be hard, Pablo. It's gonna be hard going up because obviously that's his sport, and there's a lot of competition in that sport, especially in Florida.
Oh,
yeah, there's a lot of
actually, no. Wait. You're not in Florida. You in Rhode Island. That's right. But
we win the Super Bowl. We go to Florida.
Yeah. There you go. See?
Yeah. So I'll be calling you, Mr. Diaz.
Hey, man, my home is open, bro. You can come and stay with me anytime you want. Especially for stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Because you know we got to show these kids, man, that we're behind them 100. You know what I mean?
All right. So listen, I want to say.
We gotta tell. I'm behind you, buddy.
Can I say something? Are we gonna talk about the elephant in the room?
What, Trump and his 34 charges? That
that is the big fucking elephant.
I got a little something to say about that.
What's crazy is that it doesn't mean nothing, bro.
What do you mean?
Have you? Well, you know he is convicted, right? But here's the thing.
This dude's gonna steal my segment.
He's a Trumper. He's a Trumper.
He's not gonna do no jail time, bro.
No, he won't. We all knew. We all knew he wasn't gonna do time.
But
no, he'll probably do home confinement at best.
Yeah, man.
Be president.
You know, so what? If it was you and I, oh man, they would throw it.
All right, so hold on. This is what I want to talk about. Right, so I guess we were all waiting, right, to see what was going to happen. Whether he was going to be charged or he was not going to be charged. He was found guilty by, what was it, nine.
A jury of his peers.
Yep.
A 12-juror panel.
It was 12-0. Everybody found him guilty in all the cases. So he becomes what it's called a felon, right? So because he was found guilty. Okay.
He's a convicted felon.
So my problem with this, and right away after I read that he can still continue to, his career as becoming for the second time president of the United States, being a convicted felon, I asked myself if that is a job, right? And that is the most powerful job a man could have here on earth, becoming the president of the most powerful country, right? Why is it that a lot of people that, like you and I, or other people that have been convicted, and whether it was something small or something big, are not able to go and try to get a job that requires
vote?
Or
even vote.
So that right there it kind of hit me there. How is it possible that a lot of people that make mistakes, especially when they were young, they rebuild their life, they become better people, successful people, but because they have something that they committed, when they were young and stupid, now they cannot do this type of job because they're convicted felon. So how is it that you can have a job so powerful, and someone that might just want to work as let's say you want to get a federal job, maybe, I don't know, being a janitor, but you can't get the job in a federal building to be a janitor because you have been convicted. You know what I'm saying? There's no equality there, so that bothered me a little bit, that how this man is still able to continue his career as president of the United States when he's being found guilty of so many crimes. I mean, a crime's a crime. No matter what you do, you still, you're found guilty. Yeah. So
34 counts.
It bothered me a little bit, but
34. Yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts on that, guys?
I wholeheartedly agree with you. Not only the fact is that, first of all, you got to look at the lunacy of the whole spectrum here. When we're talking about that a man convicted of 34 felony counts can run for president, but that same man convicted of 34 counts cannot vote.
Yeah, he cannot.
Them laws are backwards, bro.
Like that, all that stuff didn't make sense to me, man. I kept on asking myself the same question the whole day. I'm like, I know people, man, that they literally committed like stupid mistakes, but they were found guilty. And these people are people nowadays that you see as adults, and you're like, damn, this is a good guy. But unfortunately, they can't go apply for a job because they were found guilty in something they did. Yeah, so it bothers me. So there's no equality there, right?
Nope.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No
and that does not make any sense to me.
The Constitution allows it. That's the problem.
Yes. Those are our
the Constitution does allow it. I agree.
This stuff was written God knows how long ago, man, and somebody had brought it up one time, man, to get these things changed because they're so old. These laws that we're still abiding by. You know what I mean? Especially stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like he shouldn't have the right, like Elmer saying, why is it that you have, good people that were convicted, changed their lives, moved on with their lives, are not able to do certain things, but yet you got some dude here that's like, guilty as heck.
I give you a perfect example for you people out there listening and paying attention. There was a little lady, black, by the way, from Texas. Her name was Crystal Mason. So Crystal Mason, right? She had been convicted. She had been done some time or whatnot for something that she did during her youth. Okay, But then after going through everything she did, and she filed all the papers, she asked everything, can I vote? Can I vote this year? Can I vote? And everywhere she turned, they told her, yes, you can. You can vote. You can vote.
Mm-hmm.
So she voted. No, what happened was that she changed her address. She changed her address. And because of that, all right, apparently they hadn't gotten the paperwork soon enough and everything. And she voted. And because of that, she's doing time. They sentenced her to 5 years in prison.
But yet this guy gets home confinement.
Well, he hasn't gotten anything because July 11th is the
come on,
sentencing.
we know what's gonna happen, bro. Come on,
he's not gonna get anything. He's gonna get maybe supervised release or not even home confinement, because they're gonna be like, well, because they're gonna start like, well, he's running for president, so you can't home confine him, because they'll call that election interference.
Interference, yeah.
So. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. For the last 8 to 9 years, I am still fucking dumbfounded as to why anybody would think that this prick. I mean, I've known about this fucking guy since the 80s. He was the douchebag back then.
Back then, yeah.
And why would anybody think, oh, he'd be a great president? I mean, I don't get it.
Mob
Bro,
connected.
I asked myself the same question. One of the things that I like when it comes to politics, right? I think politicians are about themselves and their party. They're not about you and me. You know what I'm saying? They'll throw us a little rice and beans here and there. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all about them, their bodies, and their party. That's why they're politicians. Chris made a comment a little earlier here. He said they both sucks. I'd rather have the less evil one in office than Trump. And Ogie, I think the same thing, man. When he was running,
I agree.
In 2015, I was like, there's no way this guy could win. There's no way, because all the stupidity that used to come out of his mouth, all the things that he used to say.
He's a dumbass. He's a fucking dumbass.
I think even himself didn't believe he was going to be elected president of the United
States. Exactly right. Listen, this guy he's an idiot. He's a dumbass. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't know anything about anything.
There was,
but the worst part of it is that he's such a narcissist, right?
Oh, he is.
That he doesn't believe that he needs to learn anything new, because he thinks that he knows everything already.
But what do you
think? And there's nothing new to learn.
To him, all these people that follow him and that believe in him. I mean, there was literally people crying and people.
I know. I see it.
When they declare him guilty. So
I know
that feeds his ego. So he really thinks that because there's people out there supporting him, that he is right and he is the man, he is the savior of the world. Never mind the United States. This guy is the savior of the world. You know what I'm saying? When you have people like the ones that he had out there out of the courthouse, crying and being all mad about everything, saying that no matter if he's found guilty, they're still going to follow him. Of course, that's all feeding his ego. So I mean. If you're already a narcissist and then you have followers like that, you're going to believe it even more, man. But I think this is my personal opinion. I think that, with Chris' comment is that right now, the economy is really good, right? The stock market is good. I invest money. I learned how to invest before COVID. I learned how to invest. I'm doing well when it comes to that. I have a job. I know a lot of people that have jobs. The only thing that is happening right now is the inflation, but that's because all the money they gave away. And it's not just here in the United States.
The economy is doing great. I agree.
The economy is doing good. You know what I'm saying? So why would I change something good right now for something that I don't know what's going to happen? If you ask me, let's say, right, he becomes president again. This guy, do you think he's going to spend time on doing good for the country, or he's going to try to revenge
He's gonna revenge, and he's gonna try
go
to
after
stay in
everybody
power. Try to stay in power.
He's going to
He's
go
not
after
gonna-
everybody, every lawyer, every judge, every news channel, every news reporter, everything that ever says something negative about him, he's going to go after. So this guy's going to spend his time at the White House chasing all these people. So whether he can put him in power or put him out of the misery, that's what he's going to do.
100. So
right now, as a country, we are good and we don't need no change. We need to continue. I don't know if Biden's going to last 2 years alive, but.
So, man, listen, I agree. And just to put on top of it, okay, I will say this that the economy is doing so good that in my job, right, I started last year, around April, I think it was April or May. I started the 401k with my job, and I was putting in, I think I was putting in 6% of my salary, and then the company was matching me, right. But in 1 year alone, that's how good the economy is. 1 year alone, I have like $15,000 in my 401k. That's 1 year alone.
I got something for you.
Go ahead, do
it. You guys know what happened to the stock market yesterday, right?
Yes, it went up like 300 points.
It went up almost 600 points. The Dow Jones.
I gotta check my portfolio.
So listen, what were they saying? So the people that follow this guy, right, that was being convicted, they were saying, oh, if he's found guilty, the stock market is gonna crash. The economy is just gonna come down. What happened? They found him guilty. Whoop! Dow Jones goes up almost 600 points.
You can take the stick out.
And if you invested, you just became a little richer. That's all.
Exactly.
Listen, man. At the end of the day, all I hope is that Donald Trump does not become president again. Because if he does, that could probably be the end of the United States of America.
Stop talking shit about my president. I love him.
Not at all, man. The guy. I don't really like bringing up politics and stuff like that, man, because it just the way he ran it, man, it was just evil, man. It was just you felt evil, man. You know what I mean?
Jose, I still like that hat though.
It's cool. I like that hat. Listen, you know what happened with this guy, right? One of the things that he's doing, he knows how to manipulate the system and he knows how to manipulate the people, especially religious people. And Ogie, I know I know how you feel about this. And trust me, I'm a Christian, and that does not represent. He does not.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
No, and he does not represent those people out there that are talking a lot of junk and saying that Jesus this, Jesus that with this man.
Oh, he hides behind that, bro.
They're not. You know what he did? He just talked the way he talks, so he could put all these people in his pocket. Yeah, and sadly, he's being successful doing that. And I don't understand why these people are ignorant, naive, or whatever the hell they are, or whatever you want to call them. But
he's not doing anything different that the Democrats are doing, because they also all of a sudden want to support the minorities. And
I understand, but you know how he talks a lot about Jesus. This guy doesn't even know a prayer. He doesn't even know a verse of the Bible. You know, when they asked him, right? When they asked him, oh, what is your favorite verse of the Bible? He's like, oh,
he couldn't mention one. He couldn't mention. No, he said,
I rather not talk about it because that's very personal. I mean, come on, can you just say like John 3:16? Even in wrestling, they know John 3:16. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How can you not say that?
But not only that, but listen, first of all,
so he's putting all these people in his pocket and he's getting all those votes because he's making a fool out of them. So I know how you feel, Ogie, and I feel the same way.
Here's the thing. So eventually, when he did answer, he said I remember he said something like, "Oh yeah, I like 2 Corinthians." What the fuck? It's the Corinthians too. It's a Corinthians.
First and second, which chapter, which verse?
Exactly.
Is that a movie?
He don't know anything, dude.
He doesn't know. They asked him about which one. What's your favorite book? The Old Testament, the New Testament. Oh well, that's very personal.
I like the book. I like personal.
He didn't know what the answer. So listen. Oh come on, man.
But here's the other thing. But here's the other thing. think about this for a second. A lot of these fucking nut huggers down there, down south or whatever, right?
Mhm.
They love him
around here, man.
because
They love him
they
here.
think he's like this big man. Like this is the Trump is the least masculine man I've ever seen. he is the least masculine man. I mean, look at first of all, he's always whining like a little bitch. He's always whining that somebody treated him wrong. He's always whining like a little bitch.
Blaming.
He wears makeup. He wears a toupee. I mean, he's the least masculine man I know.
Yeah, definitely.
He's not a man. He's a prop. He's a fucking prop.
Oh shit. Yeah, I don't.
Anyway,
I have a
all right.
question.
Enough.
I don't know who said.
Enough about politics.
Pablo has a question. Go ahead, Pablo.
Go ahead, brother.
For Augie, what do you think about Haley if she was still running for president?
Haley is almost worse. I'm gonna tell you why. Because first of all, she's
Can't be
Asian,
no worse than
Pacific, or
DeSantis,
she's
bro.
Asian. Like her real name is Nimarata something, right? So she changed her name to try to appeal to the American public, right? Okay, and she flip flop. She's like a goddamn domino. All right, like depending on how the game is going, she'll flip over.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, now fuck her. Now,
All right.
the only person in the Republican side that I would say that okay, you know, if this guy ran, I would maybe listen to him. Is nobody. Because they're all batshit crazy.
Tough crowd. Ogie's
Like,
a tough crowd.
Look at DeSantis, man.
They're
He-
all
he know
batshit
better.
crazy.
Oh, that dude was crazy, man. I can't believe that war he had with Disney, man. You know, this guy's crazy, man.
Ron DeSantis? Are you
He's
kidding me?
another
Look at
lunatic, bro.
he's driving Florida into the fucking ground. Jose, how much do you pay in homeowners insurance?
Oh man, you know, speaking of homeowners insurance, man, he's driving these companies out of here, bro.
He's driving
Exactly.
him out of here. He's destroying them, yeah.
And so you probably pay more for homeowners insurance than the mortgage.
Well, I was gonna pay more for the whole year, but luckily we found companies that were still around that, you know, we're giving decent prices, but even so, how long is it gonna last before they pick up and go? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah,
right.
that's his stuff. He's crazy.
You know. Yeah, it's tough. I remember when I got the notice because we pay it yearly, and when we got that notice and Steph showed it to me, man, I was like, how much? I was like, $8,000. What?
Damn.
I was
And
like,
that's a year?
man. That's for the year, bro.
Oh, wow.
It never went past $2,000-$3,000.
Yo, hey, listen, man.
Oh, it tripled. It tripled.
Do you know how much I paid for my homeowners insurance here in Connecticut?
For the year?
It's just under $1,200
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
for the year.
That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. I remember, like, what was it, like 2016, 17? I think down here it was like $1,500. You could find something $800. You know what I mean? Because I remember when I had the condo over there in Kissimmee. I think I was paying. I don't think it was no more than $1,600, bro, for the whole year, bro.
Well, Kissimmee, you're close to the water. See, the closer to the water you are,
No,
you know what I
Kissimmee,
mean?
no, Kissimmee ain't closer to the water, man. Kissimmee,
Like you're right in the middle. Está como en el medio.
Yeah. No, I was nowhere near the water, but it was still reasonable, way reasonable. You know, it wasn't until like last year, man, that everything went, you know.
Yeah, after DeSantis took over.
Yes. Well, after he took over, man, everything started. You know, what I do like that he is doing is that he's supporting, you know, the law enforcement community. Like he's really behind us, and you know, that I support. You know what I mean? Because we need, you know, he's getting us money, he's getting us programs, you know, the stuff that we need out there. You know what I mean? But
What do you need? What do you need? What else do you need to oppress the people?
who's oppressing people? What are you talking about?
The law enforcement community.
Law enforcement don't oppress people, man. What are you talking about?
Are you
There is
kidding
no
me?
such thing. Come on, bro.
Do you live in America or where the fuck you live?
Stop. Just because you see a couple of things that went south.
Yo, there's always bad apples everywhere, man. You're always gonna
A
have
couple of things.
And you're always gonna have.
Stop.
Yeah, you're always gonna have a
One
corrupted cop, man. But that doesn't mean everybody's
apple,
good.
one bad apple destroys the whole bag, doesn't it? So you cannot sit there and say that, oh, just because this guy did it, they're all the same. That's not true. You know me better than that, man.
I hear you, but let me ask you.
People, I don't oppress nobody, man.
All right, well, let me ask you, Jose. Yeah. Have you ever witnessed any wrongdoing by your fellow officers?
Sir. Negative, sir. In my 20 years doing this,
you know what that is? You know what they call that?
What, minding my business and doing
my job? They call that a thin blue line.
Okay, te va a tragar el micrófono, bro.
That's some old school. That's some old school, good old boy shit, bro. That thin blue line stuff. And that's
what is it? You're not a police officer. You're a CO, right?
Because now
you got him started on this day. I'm gonna sit back and watch you guys.
No, because here's the thing, man. That a lot of the stuff that happens out there, man. We get blamed for all of it. And that's the character that people see. Oh, the cop. Oh, here it is. He's coming down. Or hide your shit. If you just simply, when you get pulled over, don't argue, just answer your questions or whatever it is, you move on with your life. Now when you got people over here, oh, I don't have to. My rights are this, or my rights are that. Okay, we'll get to that. I'm just pulling you over a freaking taillight, dude. Now you're gonna make this some giant argument. You know what I mean? That doesn't have to be.
Especially nowadays.
You know how many warnings, man, people get out there, man? Hey, sorry. Why don't you post that on Instagram? Oh my God, I was going 100 miles an hour on a 60, and he just gave me a warning. No, same situation. You got the guy arguing with the cop. I wasn't going 100. Oh, okay. So what machine are you using? You know what I mean? Because I got you here clocked at 100. So now the argument starts, and here we go. Just because you got one, that whole stuff that happened with, whatever, all these shootings with cops and whatever. A lot of that stuff, man, you do got people that unfortunately are working with us, right? That still have a state of mind, that still, they were raised different, they act different, you know what I mean? And their true colors eventually do come out, right? But you got way, way, way more good people out there, man, that are working law enforcement that deserve their praise.
Except that
there is no thin blue line, man.
No. Except that those good people that they know of the bad guys doing shit and they don't talk about it, so that when they don't say anything about it, you know what that does? It makes them just as complicit, makes them just as guilty. Because of the thin blue line. The thin blue line, right? Oh, I'm not gonna rat on my fellow officer. No, your fellow officer fucked up. He did something wrong. You saw it. You should say something. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Let me ask you a question.
Hold on. That stuff happened. I'm not saying it doesn't
all the time.
But hold on, Ogie. If you're like, let's say, if you got your own little gang going on, right? If you got your own little gang going on, you think between the group, there's 10 of you guys. You guys think you guys gonna snitch on each other? If you're playing by the rules as a brother. Oh,
but that's just it. If you are playing by the rules, then everything should be kosher.
You become, there's a brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? I understand if you're doing things that are like very abusive or like completely out of the line, you know what I'm saying? That's a different story.
And that never happens, right? Cops never get abusive. Cops never get abusive.
You're going back to one incident that happens, but now you're blaming it on
one incident. Come on,
by civilians. It's a lot bigger than
you know what I mean, man. Yeah,
It's a bunch of incidents.
Especially
It's
nowadays,
a bunch of
like
incidents.
law enforcement. Listen, none of these young kids nowadays wants to become cops because they see what the abuse that they're going through, especially when they, when they're being recorded. They can't even approach you. They can't even touch you because you got this fucking guy insulting the shit out of you while you're trying to do your job. And like Jose said on the beginning, all he's asking you to comply. If you comply with his questions and you got nothing to hide, and you know you're wrong, you be on your way. But no.
But that's the problem. You see, that's the problem. I'm sorry.
That's the problem on
See,
the people,
in this
not on the
country,
cops.
no. I'm sorry, but that's the problem. In this country, we have a gang of people that will murder you unless you comply with them. Unless you comply with whatever the fuck it is. Let's say I'm driving. I'm going to fucking 7-Eleven to get some cigarettes, and I get pulled over. And if I don't comply with this young man that pulled me over, he has a legal right to shoot me down.
No, he has no legal.
Well, no, he does
Yes,
not.
he does.
Listen, what is it what's going to
Because qualified immunity gets him there.
What's gonna make this man shoot you is probably be your actions. Remember, he's gonna react to your actions.
Exactly. So I have to obey him. I have to obey everything he said. That's what I'm saying. Whatever he says, I have to obey.
This man, right? Do you think this man, that police officers, they get up every morning and say, "Oh, I'm gonna go and try to shoot someone today," after they went through a red light?
Yeah, about 50% of them. About 50% of them are like that. Yes.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Yes, I believe that. I believe that.
Okay, come on, bro.
I believe it. I believe it.
Oh man,
I believe it.
That's not. Listen, at the end of the day, these people, right? They have a job to do. They have family. They have kids. They have wives. Their sons. Their parents.
Why they sign up for it? You got to ask every cop why they sign up for it.
They sign up. Okay, so they put their life on the line. But you know what's happening? Because all this stuff that's happening nowadays of people being so abusive to cops, we ain't having good cops. Nobody wants to become a good cop anymore. No one wants to be in the police department anymore. No one wants that job because they don't want to do with all the bullshit and stupidity of the people.
I gotta look at
only trying to protect.
Listen, man,
So, do you know how the police department was formed? Do you know how the police department was started? There used to be a slave patrol. It used to be slave patrol. It used to be back in the days. We didn't have a police force. We used to have a sheriff. There would be a sheriff, right? One sheriff, and he took care of the town. But once we had slaves in this country. We had slave patrols, and what they did was the government at that time, they convinced a bunch of white dudes to say, "Listen, I'm going to give you this badge, and now you're better than all these black people here, and your job is to make sure to patrol these slaves." This is how the police department was formed.
That's going to the beginning where it began, but that's not where we are right now.
It was like no policy. There was like it was just let's do what we do, and that's it, man. Eventually, law enforcement has gotten better, with the community. I can speak for us where we work at. I'm not saying that there's no bad apples in there, bro. I can't control nobody. Nobody.
So the good apples they know the good apples they know about the bad apples don't say shit. That makes them all bad apples.
Continue Googling while I speak, so that way you can have an understanding on where I'm coming.
I'm not googling.
All right,
it's all here. It's all
in the brain.
The brain is mush. Right? But here's the problem, man. That we don't know how to move on. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that whatever happened recently with Floyd and whatever.
I got a couple examples to give you guys after.
Yeah, I'm not saying that stuff was right, man. It wasn't right. But here's the thing that those incidents cannot overshadow the good that everybody else does. Unfortunately, it does, but it cannot shadow it. And it's messed up that social media has the power to push this bad stuff more than the good. You know how many. Listen, man. I've seen guys out there. As a matter of fact, we got one deputy right now at work that all he does when he has his downtime, right? He goes into the vagrant communities and he makes sure that those little kids are eating. He makes sure that you know they got dry socks. You see what I'm saying, man? So there's more good out there, man, than there is this evil stuff. It's unfortunately it's social media that pushes all this bad stuff because it's a narrative. They want to push that narrative. You see what I'm saying? That's like me going out there right now. You know who I am, bro. Do you think I do stuff like that?
Well, you're correct. Well, you're not a police officer, right? You're a corrections officer, right?
We work both. We work hand in hand.
So you don't know, but you're not allowed. You're authorized to police the community. Your job is to work in a correction center. Okay, cops are different. See, you're not understanding this.
Hold on, Augie. When you're done, Augie, I'm gonna give you.
I'm gonna go to your office and tell you how to do your job. How's that?
I'm gonna give you.
Yeah, well, that's just it. That's
Hold
just
on,
it.
I'm gonna tell you how to do your job.
I'm gonna give you guys two examples, right? These are personal examples. One day, right, I was in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. You guys know North Attleboro? It's all a white neighborhood. A lot of people, you know, it was around midnight. We got pulled over by the cops. We were on our way to pick up my brother. We got pulled over. It's two of us, right, in the car, two Hispanics in the car. And by the way, Chris, sorry to hear about what happened to your dad with the cops, man. Unfortunately, you know, shit happens like that. You know, I'm really sorry to hear that. But like we're trying to say, you know, there's bad apples, there's good apples. So, but that brings me to where I want to tell you guys. So we get pulled over by the cops. We're in a good neighborhood. Without you know, with no reason, they take us out of the car, you know. And the guy
exactly right. You see what I mean? You understand it. Without good reason to take you out of the car. They're already violating your rights.
I want to give you. I want to get to where I want to get. So we get pulled over. We get taken out of the car. I'm small. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 5'4".
Yeah.
5'2".
Yeah. Well, depends if I'm wearing high heels or not. So I'm small, right? So this cop's big, right? So he grabs me and he throws me on top of the hood. And I said to him, "Hey, man, what's going on, man?" He's like, "I'm not your fucking man." He picks me up and boom, throws me on top of the car again.
Well, why are you defending the cops?
But hold on. Let me finish. You're not letting me finish. We talked about this, Augie. All right. Okay. So he picks me up, right? He slams me in the hood of the car and tells me, "Oh, I'm not your fucking man." You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is like, what are you doing? That's what I'm trying to say. So anyways, so, you know, whatever, they do their thing, blah, 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 whatever, bam, bam, bam. They let us go because obviously we were not doing nothing wrong. We were just there to pick up someone that was getting out of work. 2 summers ago, or that was a long time ago, 2 summers ago, we're riding motorcycles. It was like 12 of us. We're not being careful. We're speeding, you know, we're going fast in the motorcycles. And someone decided to call the cops on us, saying that is, you know, bikers on Post Road and they're going crazy. They're going 100 miles per hour, blah, blah. What happens? The cops, right before we get to Oakland Beach, all the cops showed up, bro. Patrulla por todos lados. I'm all the way in the back. So I got a cop with the lights on right behind me, right? And I'm like, should I just leave or should I stay? I ain't got, you know, I'm like, my bike is registered, insurance, and everything, so I'm legit. So I pulled over, you know, and this young cop, white, you know, gets off the car. He comes to me, he said, "Hey, listen, man, I understand you guys are riding, you know, you guys are having fun, but, you know, there was people calling us saying that you guys were being, what's the word that I'm looking for? That we were being, anyway, estamos haciendo cosas malas, you know, like speeding and all stuff like that." Okay, and he's like, right. we were getting calls and this and that. Meanwhile, my other boys, they took off. I'm the only one that pulled over. So I had 3 troopers, right? 3 policías, 3 patrullas que me rodearon, and I pulled over. These were the nicest cops, bro. They didn't, because my boys took off, You know what I'm saying? I pulled over. These people appreciate what I was doing. Neither one of them was arrogant. Neither one of them talked shit to me. Neither one said nothing, even though that I was wrong and my boys were wrong because we were speeding on, on a main road. We were speeding. We were wrong. They had the right to grab me and charge me with whatever they wanted to charge me. But they were nice. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that the same person can go through different experience with the same department. Yeah. So not all cops are bad cops. Not all cops are good cops. But it also has to do a lot with how you respond to them, how you when they approach you, how do you answer back to them? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, right?
Oh, okay.
At the end of the day, no, but hold on. At the end of the day, they're wearing a badge, so they are the authority. So we are supposed to respect the authority. All right. So I seen, and nowadays everything's about social media, where you see a cop asking someone, "Oh, can I get your ID?" Motherfucker, I ain't gotta show you shit. I didn't do nothing. And they start disrespecting. It starts calling them all names. At the end of the day, this cop is a human being. This cop has a pride. This guy could be having a divorce going on with his wife, and you have this other mofo here insulting him. So
thank you for making my point. Exactly my point.
But what I'm trying to tell you is
your point was negative. What are you talking about?
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you is that with the same department, you could have different experience. The whole point about this is that there's bad cops and there's good cops. You can't say all cops are bad just because you have bad experience.
All cops are bad. I'm going to tell you why. All cops are bad because the good cops never turn in the bad cops. They never go. It was like, oh no, this guy's a bad cop. The good cops never turn in the bad cop, bro.
So you're telling me the three cops pulled me over on the bike, they treated me with respect, and they just told me to slow down and take it easy and enjoy the summer. You telling me those are bad cops?
No. Maybe not those cops. Maybe I'm not sure.
You say those cops are bad cops.
I wasn't there. Okay, but bottom line is this.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Pablo.
I gotta cut in here. I mean, I agree to disagree on both of your arguments. The reason why they let you go, I'm not saying they're all bad and they're not all good. If a cop, Mr. Diaz, should back me up on this.
Well, according to Ogie,
if a cop is not on a motorcycle, he cannot chase after somebody going over speed.
No, but they didn't chase me. They turned on the lights and I stopped. Yeah.
But your friends, they let them go. They didn't go after them.
Oh, they got pulled over after at the beach. Yeah. The cops showed up at the beach. Yeah, there was patrullas at the beach. All they did, they say, listen, you guys got to slow down. I know it's a beautiful summer day. You guys got to, just take it easy. We got a lot of calls. Thank you, Chris. Reckless is the word that I was looking for. We were riding the motorcycles reckless.
But the law is that if you're a cop, you don't have a motorcycle, you are not allowed to chase a guy on a motorcycle.
No, you're right. Because, you can
actually. If you pull over, they're all going to surround you because they can't chase half the. Now they let them go with a warning.
Jose, let me ask you a question, Jose.
No, hold on. I got to say something first before you ask. One, I choose not to be on the road. I could be on the road. I choose not to be. I got as the years went on with my career. I found other things to do other than be on the road. Now, where I work, the agency that I work for, I have those options. I can go out there and do whatever it is I do. We work hand in hand with the community, right? I've been gang liaison. I've been, involved with human trafficking, all kinds of stuff, right? Riot control. I mean, you name it. So it's a choice. The thing is here that the ones that that are out there doing whatever Ogie is saying, you know what I mean? Like, you have no control over that. There's they can fly with with flying colors, man. The exams, the psych exams, everything else, and everything is kosher. Oh, this guy's squared away. He's buttoned up. And then, like Ogie's saying, 3 days on the job, he's over here choking somebody out. But then it goes to what Elmer was saying, that maybe he was going through a divorce, maybe he was doing this or that. The problem is that the law enforcement community is more, it's like an alpha male dominant.
Yeah, they look out for each other. They look out for each other.
I'm actually getting upset with this shit, man. We are not looking out for each other. If I don't know you, I ain't looking out for you, man. I don't care about none of that.
I know exactly. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
I care about my family. I care about what I do.
Jose, I gotta ask you. I'm sorry, man, but I know you've been doing this for like about 20 years. You honestly gonna tell me right here, right now, face to face, you're gonna tell me that you ain't never, ever, not the one time, ever seen one of your partners or one of your coworkers do no illegal shit?
Illegal shit like what? What are you talking about?
Define illegal.
Shit that they ain't supposed to be doing.
Back in the
Shit
90s,
that they ain't supposed to be doing.
Like smacking someone with a what's that called?
You telling me you ain't never seen that?
Listen, back in
Answer the question.
So obviously, so the answer is yes. You've seen it, and you never did anything to it. That means you're part of it. You're complicit.
Let's move on.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother.
I'm gonna go ahead. Come on, Diaz.
We're all bad, bro. We're all bad. We're all guilty. We're all fucking evil. We all want to hurt people.
What I'm saying is
hold on. I want to put you out of your car and smash your brains in, and then I'm gonna ask you why you were speeding. That's what I'm gonna do.
No, I didn't say that's what you're doing. I didn't say that's what you're doing.
That's exactly what you're saying.
That's
exactly what you're saying. What you're saying is, well, hold on.
Okay.
What you're saying is, hold on, Elmer. What you're saying is that every cop that's out there right now, they ain't got nothing better to do than to pull people over and start bashing heads in. That's what you're saying.
No, I didn't say that. First of all, I didn't say that.
No, what I think what Ogie's trying to say is about
I'm trying to say. Wait, let me finish. What I'm trying to say is
I'm gonna go to your job and tell you what to do at your job.
No, what I'm trying to say is that
I'm gonna show up there Monday morning.
What I'm trying to say is that there are cops out there. They do bad shit, right?
Yeah.
Right. There are cops that do bad shit, right? Usually, most cops have a partner, right? And they have a partner. The partner can see, and they're not doing the bad shit that partner's doing, right? They're not doing that. Wait, let me finish. They're not doing the bad shit their partner's doing, but they see in it, and if they don't say anything about it, they're just as guilty.
All right. So so let's pretend, right, that Jose is your partner, right? You guys are both cops. Yep. Jose is your partner. Now you see Jose doing something that is not legal. How would you approach that as his partner?
I'd report him.
Okay. So do you feel like hold on. Do you feel like you need to protect Jose's life? Hold on, let me finish. Let me ask you a couple of questions.
That's that thin blue line.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me ask you a question, Augie. So
I live in it.
All right, so Jose's your partner, right? You're willing to take a bullet for this guy.
Yeah, only if he's doing the right thing.
You don't even believe that shit yourself.
You see?
So no, but listen, hold on. I'm not done.
You guys are all proving my point. You're all proving my point.
Okay, you have no point.
But I want to get somewhere. I want to ask him a question. How would you approach that?
You're forcing the point. You want people to believe that that's what it is.
If I see my partner doing something illegal, the very first thing I would say would be like, "Hey, partner, listen, you ain't supposed to be doing. Wait, you ain't supposed to be doing this, that.
Like what?
Right?
Hold on, Jose. Hold on.
You ain't supposed to be doing this. This is against the law, so on and so forth. Right? That's the first thing I would say. Right? And then he's gonna either say like, you know what, you're right, Ogie, you're right. I fucked that. Stop. I'm sorry. or he's gonna be like, man, fuck you. I'm gonna keep doing this shit. And if I don't say something about something illegal going on, that makes me just as guilty as he is.
Wouldn't you ask to change your partner before you are seen as a choice?
Say again.
Weren't you asked to change your captain to give you a different partner before you become a choice?
No.
Yes, you can.
No, that's what I'm saying. So if you're a cop, so Jose, let me ask you a question, Jose. Why did you go into law enforcement?
Actually, that's an interesting story.
Before you guys, hold on, Jose. Pause 1 second. Before you guys, before we get to Jose's point, Pablo is going to be leaving us. I want to say thank you, Pablo, for joining us, man. It was definitely really nice to have you here with us, and I want to say thank you because you showed up and showed us some love, and also thank you for watching the show on YouTube. Right, you'll be watching it on YouTube. Yeah. Pablo's a subscriber. Don't forget to like and follow our page on YouTube. Also like and follow our page on Facebook, and now we are on Instagram too, under Lobo Domesticado 18 until we get our podcast page there too. So thank you, Pablo, man. Do you have any last words for this crazy news?
Yes, Pascal, listen, I appreciate having you here. Granted, we didn't give you too much time to talk. For some reason, we hijacked the whole fucking thing.
Well, you did with insulting fucking what I do for a living, but go ahead.
But go ahead, brother.
No, it was a pleasure being here. Thank you for having me, Elmer, Mr. Diaz, Augie. Yeah, Mr. Diaz, just keep the beard growing.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get to you, bro. I'm trying
come back, brother. Come back.
Just give the cops a chance, man. Not all
fuck the cops.
Bad.
Fuck the police. Fuck the police.
NWA.
Hey, Pablo, please come back, man. You know what? You didn't get enough airtime. We need you to come back.
You keep swallowing that mic. Of course, he's not gonna get no airtime.
I'm gonna say, I'll let you guys be. I'm gonna say bye to Pablo, guys.
All right, brother.
All right, brother. Jose, listen, man. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna arrest you. I'm gonna go over there, put you in handcuffs. See how you like that shit, dude.
Nah, man. Listen. So the whole thing with this cop stuff, I get where you're going with this, right? Because there is a lot. There's a lot of evil people out there, man. Women, men. I mean, you name it. There's some that were bullied all their lives. They become cops. Now they want to bully. Right, because they have the authority, quote unquote, and I get Jose, it. I get what you're saying.
I'm 50. Listen, Jose, I'm 50 years old. I have never, not the one time in my whole life, ever had a good interaction with a police officer. Not the one time. They always wanna exercise their authority over me.
Yeah, but Ogie, but remember this, that the interactions that you had with police way back when, it's a different society than there is now, right?
Well,
now,
even now,
it's not that you don't see it, because you still do see. It's not.
Last time I got arrested was about 12 years ago.
That's a long time.
Last time I got arrested.
That's a long time.
Now they treated me good, but only because I shut the fuck up. I knew I've been arrested. So I've been arrested at least 20 times in my whole life.
You just contradicted what you just said. You just said you've never had a bad interaction. That an interaction with a cop that was not pleasant. But you just said you did. You did have a pleasant interaction.
But I got arrested. That's not a pleasant conversation.
No, but what I'm saying is, you just said I've never gotten arrested or had an interaction with a cop that was not pleasant.
A good interaction.
A good interaction. But then 12 years ago, you said, it was okay. I still got
almost every interaction I've had with the cops, I either get arrested or something.
For what?
I don't know.
Okay, stop. Let's not go there. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So stop.
I'm Ogie. I can be a prick. I can be a prick sometimes.
Let me tell you this: the way that they're training cops nowadays, right? You got to remember this also, man. That at one point they were hiring 21 and over, right? So they can carry weapons and yada yada yada. Now they're going as low as 18, bro.
I know.
So think about that. The maturity level of an 18-year-old that's never dealt with life the way they should deal with life. And now you're gonna put them out there on the road after a 12-week training and make them feel like, okay, go do your job. They don't even have experience on how to even argue with their own sisters or brothers at the house.
Let me ask you a question, Jose. What are the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Oh my God, man. Oh, give me why you doing this, man? Why? Let me ask you this: why?
I'm asking.
No, it makes no sense to me.
Because most cops don't know this.
Listen,
most cops don't know this.
That's the problem, Ogie. So you're on the other side, and the cops that do know the 5 elements don't have no common sense to talk to somebody. You understand? Fuck the 5 elements of whatever.
They're
right?
public. They're public servants. They're public servants, right? This being a police officer is being you're a public servant, right? The public is not your enemy.
They're there to protect you and to serve you.
They're not supposed to be your enemy, but the cops they see the public as the enemy.
No, sir. That's your opinion.
I think the public see the cop as their enemy.
Who are you gonna call? Somebody breaks in your house right now and steals all your shit.
I ain't never called the cops, not the one time ever in my life.
Who's gonna call the cops if somebody broke in your shit and stole all your stuff?
I'm not gonna call the cops because I know they ain't gonna do shit. Because I know they ain't gonna do shit. Stop. I know that. Listen, I know that if the cop, let's say, if somebody breaks into my car, I'm not gonna call the cops because the cops ain't gonna solve them. They're not gonna solve it. Then I'll be like, oh yeah, we're gonna find the perpetrator, Mr. Cruz. They're gonna make sure you're made whole.
Would you report your car stolen to the police officers?
But your insurance will pay it, right? So you need a police report.
Yeah, I'll call my insurance company, not the cops.
You have to call the cops.
No, I don't.
He does not want to go to the cops. I know. De ninguna manera este quiere contacto con los guardias, bro. Yo creo que
los guardias para mí, los guardias para mí. Bro, fuck the guardia, man.
Un guardia te comió el culito.
Yo, but not Jose. I like Jose. Jose is a cool cat. Jose has never done anything wrong.
Yo, Jose ain't gonna sleep tonight.
Come on, no, I love Jose. I've known Jose since he was like 20 years old.
I've never given somebody a tune-up that didn't deserve it, man. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go ahead and abuse.
No, hey, listen.
You know what I'm
when you gotta protect yourself in the confines of a prison system, it's totally different. Totally different. It's totally different. You are not out there patrolling the streets. You're actually guarding, making sure that these assholes.
You're not listening to me.
Don't escape and shit like that. You know.
Never mind. Can't win with this fucking guy.
That's your job, but that's your job. Your job is to make sure. But your job is to make sure these guys don't escape. They don't escape.
In this podcast, man,
everything's been prison system, man. What are you talking about? God damn. Oh my.
Hey guys, let's change the subject a little bit. What do we got going on in the next couple of weeks? Augie, tell us a little bit of something about what we got going on in a couple of weeks, man. What do we got? A little bit of.
All right, so I'm gonna start it off. I'm gonna start it off, but the fact that next weekend I'm not gonna be able to be here with you guys.
We're gonna miss you
because I'm gonna do a little vacation trip with my family. And I was already told my wife, or I should say the CFO, she said that nah, this is a family time.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Family time, you gotta do. So I'm sorry, I apologize to the viewers and you guys. I'm not gonna be able to be there next Saturday, but I will be there the day Saturday after that. Hopefully with some good news. I mean, no, not the news that I all of a sudden signed up for the police force, but some good news. Maybe I decided to, like, you know what? I'm not gonna commit no more crimes ever again.
There you go. That's good news.
Not even the one
You need to do
time.
is stop thinking. What you need to do is stop thinking that all cops are the same, bro. That's what you need to do. Grow out of that
But
shit.
other than that, that's really what I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to this vacation with my family. Family is the best. Jose, I know earlier you had your daughter coming on. I remember I brought my granddaughter over too. Family, we're all family oriented. We all love our family.
Where are we going?
All you 17 kids, all 17 kids you got.
God damn,
I bet you they're all watching.
That I got 17.
They're all watching. They're all watching right now.
You want to claim?
That's why our viewership is so high. You know what I mean?
A lot of kids for a little man, huh?
Hey, it don't matter, man. They say that the best prize come in a small box.
Para que sepa, papá. Oh, guys, so in a couple weeks, tu programa Entre Amigos podcast is going to have a show dedicated to salsa.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, that's going to be a
this one's going to tickle Ogie a little bit. Did you know that Did you know that there's a salsa group made of all cops in New York City?
No shit, really? I want to hear that. Please send me the link.
And they're all bad.
Send me the link. No, send me the link.
No, they're all bad, sir. I don't want you to have any interaction with these motherfuckers. They're all bad. So,
only good thing about them is their music.
If the salsa is good, I wanted to change my mind.
They're very good. Actually. If I'm not mistaken, they're actually like a cover band, but they're good. They're good.
It don't matter. Cover band, so they cover what? Like Grumble? Who they cover?
Yeah, a lot of I want to say like mid-90s stuff. You know what I mean? Like more.
All right, cool. Fuck yeah, yo, send me the link, man. Send me the link, dude.
Then, but they played normally during the like the festivals, the Puerto Rican festivals and stuff. They're awesome. Yeah. But they're NYPD, bro. You know.
Cool. Yo, send me the link. Definitely send me the link. I appreciate that.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're gonna have to send Jose some flowers and some chocolate.
I am not sending that link, sir. You're gonna have to do your fucking Google expert.
Google it. Yeah, but we definitely have a great show for you guys that day. So you guys got a couple of weeks to get your best songs out, so you guys can be part of the show that day. It's definitely going to be an exciting show.
Yo.
We're soon gonna have phone systems will be coming up.
Yeah,
soon.
we're working on that. You guys going to be able to make phone calls.
Yep.
Yes, I would like to hear from the public, from the audience. I mean, I can see the comments. It's all good, but I think it's better when you can actually hear questions.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
we're working very hard on that. It will be possible soon, where you guys will be able to make phone calls to the show, and you'll be live just like we are. So it's gonna be fun. So we're
plus we could all get to touch Jose Diaz muscles, man. Look and see those muscles he got there, man. Look at that shit, dude. Yo, those are prison muscles, man.
Paid to you and brought by.
Hey, Ogie.
The sheriff's office.
That's all that body lifting.
I'm done with that stuff, man. Yeah, I'm done with it. I'm getting old, man.
Yeah. Picking up dudes that weighed 160, 200 pounds and be like, oh,
Yeah,
throw them
man.
against the wall.
It's definitely a different time, man. You know what I mean? You got a lot of young dudes coming in, man, and they're more conscious of the bad stuff. Exactly what you're talking about. They're quick to this guy's doing this guy's doing that, and like you're saying, they should be able to have that voice, you know what I mean, and work in society decently, you know what I mean, with the public. So I get it, man, but we're not all like that, brother. We're not all like that.
No, listen, Jose, listen, I know that I like to generalize a lot and all that stuff and everything. But I just, I'm mainly speaking for personal experience for the most part. But I'm also, like I said, I agree. There's maybe like 95% of the cops are bad. Maybe 5% is good. But then the 5%, becomes bad when they see bad shit going on and they don't report it. They don't report the bad shit going on. That makes them just as bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not like that no more, but I'm not gonna say
it is like that. It happens like that all the time, man.
Don't you gotta go cook some fucking ribs or something, man?
Yeah, I do. Listen, I gotta go. Listen, I want to say a couple of things to everybody. These are just my opinions. This is not the opinion of everybody.
There's a question
it's on the show. Okay. Augie, any hot cops arrest you? Yeah, I remember this one. He was Puerto Rican too, man.
He was Puerto Rican.
I wanted to fuck the shit out of that dude. Nah, that's bullshit. Come on, man. I ain't never, I never been arrested by a female officer, not even the one time. I would have probably grabbed one of the titties if she did.
Would that change your mind of all cops being bad though?
No, bad cops are bad cops. I mean, it is what it is, But no, I've never been arrested by a hot cop. I mean, if you mean hot, meaning like beautiful, beautiful, then no, nobody's more beautiful than me. Come on, what the fuck? What are we doing here?
No. We're gonna let you get to your barbecue. I know you show us some steak that you guys got going on tonight.
Listen, man, I got some people coming over. Well, they're all here actually. They're all waiting on me. To be honest with you.
There you go. Don't keep them waiting.
Jose, I'm about to freeze dry a steak and send it to you. Was it Pelican Bay? Yeah. Fellas, I love you guys. I hope we can keep doing this for the next 20 years. Or at least 18 years or something.
All right, Yogi. Thanks, man, for joining us today. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks, man. And in
a couple of weeks, I won't be here next weekend, but I'll leave you guys with a thought of the day. And
go ahead, Fidos.
It says, the same water that will boil an egg, that same water will soften a potato.
All right, he's got.
So, what that means is like don't let your surroundings dictate who you are.
Okay. Food for thought.
Fellas, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
All right, brother.
You guys stay up, dude.
Oh my God.
That was fun. That was good. Oh man. Thank you guys for watching. This is your podcast Entre Amigos. We have definitely had a fun show today. A little bit of controversy, but we love controversy. It was good, man.
Yeah, man. You know, I just don't like, you know, by the way, you know, I do not work at a freaking prison, man. Oh my Lord Jesus. But yeah, man, you know, those are his opinions, man. You know, he's gone through a lot in his life. So, you know, I can understand his opinions on, you know, police. But he know, and I know Ogie, man, you know, that he doesn't mean a lot of stuff that he says. You know what I mean? But definitely, man, yeah, I'm not saying, man, that there's no bad cops out there, man. There's obviously they're everywhere, bro.
We know,
But the ones that are out there, man, cannot, you know, overshadow, you know, the good that a lot of them do, man. Buying sneakers for people that need it. You know, you got people even down here, man. You know, you got cops that pay groceries, man, even after the person tried to steal it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, they come and report. The Walmart guy gets mad. You know, oh, I want to press charges, and he's like, hey, how much is this? He's obviously trying to buy food for, you know, his kids that are with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'm saying because I seen it the other day, right? They're arguing, oh no, but I want to press charges. I was like, well, you know, they got to do what they got to do, you know, but he still bought the groceries, man. So, you know, you got good people out there, man. You know, they're
It's
not
like
out there.
everything else, man.
Yeah.
Everything else. There's always bad people. You know, when you have groups,
Yeah.
in between those groups, you have the good people and you have the bad people. That they all like, you know, blend together. That's a different story. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to define who's good and who's not unless you see their actions.
Yeah.
But that's just how it is.
And let me tell you something, even the good ones, man, you know, it takes, like what you were saying earlier, man, it takes something personal in their lives that they don't know how to get it out or control it, that, you know, one little thing triggers them and that's it. Their career is over. You see what I'm saying? Because they took it to a different level, you know, and you know, there's no telling, man. I mean, you even got Walmart, you know, you got people working at Amazon, all good people, I'm assuming, right? But you had one Yahoo the other day go in there and try to shoot everybody in the Amazon. You know, they're everywhere, man. You know, bad people is everywhere, bro.
Yeah, that's just the nature of human beings, man.
Yeah, man. I just get upset, man, because, you know, you let the narrative in social media control how you think about and how it's overshadowing, you know, what good law enforcement does out there, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not one to walk around, you know, with the aviators or the dark glasses with the crew cut. You know what I mean? That's not me. You already know me, man. I don't do none of that. When I get home, man, my job is I don't even talk about it. You know, that goes in the closet, man. When it's time to get to work, it's time to get to work, man. You know, I know how to separate.
You know how to separate your life.
Man. I don't, you know.
I think you know I think those cops that are like bad cops, they cannot separate their job and their life. They're even cops when they're on the day off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so they want to act like cops, como que se les va para la cabeza y, you know, se cogen el trabajo que tienen en serio. But
now when to answer his question, I'm sorry, to answer his question earlier that I didn't answer, why I decided to become, you know, get involved in law enforcement. It was by accident, bro. I didn't even have no plans on getting into law enforcement. And this is going back 2002, where, you know, I remember I got laid off from this group home that I was working at. And I walked in, you know, filling out an application and, you know, with the Bureau of Prisons. And, you know, I landed to work over there in Central Falls. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, you're like, okay, this, even when I started, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. You know what I mean? But as time went on, you started, you know, seeing, you know, stuff that you're like, oh, wow, I think I can make this a career. You know, you have different departments, you got different things to work. Over there, I was working, you know, with the gang unit. You know, I mean, there's a lot of stuff you could do and you could do for good. You know what I mean? But again, you know, social media has become so saturated with negativity, man, that, you know, it downplays the good that, you know, officers do, man. And that's what upsets me, man. You know what I mean? Because, you know, even though I separate my life for my personal life, for my work life, I still it's what's made me the person that I am today. It pays my bills. I've made it a career, and I gotta respect it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. So it's that's why I ignore the topics, of bad cops, good cops, politics. I try to ignore that stuff because it's I know what good I do, and I've seen people do real good. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And again, it's just saturated by the negativity, brother.
That's also how it is. So, you could never let negativity outweigh the positive, never allow that. And always judge people by your own experience. Never judge, a group of people by somebody else's opinion. That was their personal opinion. You always judge
remember
people by what you went through. And
You-
like I talked a little bit. Sorry, I talked a little bit about both experiences that I had. I had other experiences with police officers, and they have gone like different ways. But
Yeah.
my experiences that I think that impacted me the most was that time that I got pulled over and I got treated like shit, and then
Mhm.
that time that I got pulled over that I know I was wrong and I got treated with respect. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
judge
Here's
a group of people by my personal opinions,
even
not others.
even me, bro. I've gotten pulled over, man. I got a badge in my pocket, bro. And still, I get, oh, you fit the description. Still. And then so it's that's with me with a badge in my pocket, bro. You know what I mean?
So
Yeah, man. Oh, I'm just doing my job. All right, man. Do I get
do your
irritated?
job. Do what you got to do.
Hell yeah,
That's
I
what
get
you got to say.
irritated,
Do
but
what you got to
I'm
do.
not gonna. Yeah, I just. Hey, man, just do what you got to do, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm not gonna lose my cool or my career because some Yahoo don't know how to do his job. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm good with all that, bro. I'm good with all that. But it's
Ah,
you remember that time? You remember that time we were going and this was a good
on
cop.
Route
It was
10.
two of them. No, it was on. We were going to the casinos. What that one night that we got pulled over going and pulled over coming back by the
How
same
many times
dude.
I got pulled over? We got pulled. You and I got pulled over on Route 10, and you told a cop to fuck off.
Yeah,
Just give me the fucking ticket.
just give me the fucking ticket, man.
Do you remember that or no? On
Yeah,
Route
yeah,
10
yeah,
in
absolutely.
Providence.
Yeah, man.
But
So
the time we got pulled over going to the casino, we got pulled over twice. Remind me.
yeah.
I don't
Remember,
know.
I got a ticket for you because you had an open container, but it was
Oh my god.
yeah, and this was the state police, and you would have thought that we would have been locked up
Bro, I
somewhere.
told a story like that last week. We got pulled over by the Massachusetts State Trooper, right?
Yeah,
Coming
yeah.
out of the concert. My brother's holding a bottle Corona like he's making love to it, in the back seat. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
the cop got me off the car, He started asking me questions. He had me walk straight and all that stuff like that. And then he asked me if
Oh
I
yeah,
could,
yeah. You told me
yeah.
the alphabets.
And I was like, yo, can I say him in Spanish? He started laughing. He's like, you know what? Just go and drive safe, be fine. And you know what I'm saying? And slow down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? That's a good cop right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
of
not drunk, like, to the point where, like, like he
Yeah.
knew, but he could have, just because my brother was holding an open container, he could have been a jerk about it, and make my life
You owe
miserable.
me $175, sir.
Yeah, but
Now
he
that I
chose
remember
not
that.
to. I made the dude laugh, and he was like, "Oh, you're cool. You could go." I was like, "All right, thank you."
I'm gonna
Dobbs.
use that one. Can I say it in Spanish? That's
So
funny, bro.
it just always goes back to that, man. There's good cops and there's bad cops, and as long as you make them a joke and you
Mhm.
and you're
Yeah.
cool and whatever, you don't
Just
disrespect them,
do,
they'll treat you
just
well.
hey, listen, man. Just follow instructions. Your day's gonna go fine, bro. Even with the with the nasty ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. Don't talk back. Yes, sir. Boom. Then he's gonna say, "You know why I pulled you over? No, I don't. Da da da. You were doing this. You were doing that. Okay, sir. Bam. That's it. But you got people arguing and yada 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 because they watch 2 or 3 TikTok videos, man,
That's
about the
what they
law.
do,
They
man.
think they're lawyers, man. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Listen, Now,
That's happening a
going back,
lot nowadays.
yes, man. Now going back to that. Check this out. Look how social media is, right? Our department, right, pulled over this one guy. The guy in the conversation and in the video, in the body cam, he's having a pleasant conversation with the guy he pulled over. He's asking him questions about, if I'm not mistaken, a car that they were that the guy he pulled over was building. Oh yeah, I got the same one, or yeah, I've worked on one of those. Like, I'm talking about, you would think these guys are best friends, bro. The way they were talking, right? Here's where it went south. The guy came back. I guess he was wanted, a felony, yada yada yada. So the guy even pleasantly said, "Hey, listen, man, I gotta, you gotta get out of the car, man. You know, I gotta take you in. You got a hit on, on your background and yada yada yada." This guy fucking took off, bro. And the deputy's holding the car, like holding the door, telling him to stop.
Oh, so he's dragging him?
He's dragging him on the on-ramp into the highway, and the deputy rolled over, right?
Geez.
So guess what happened with that video? What do you think happened with that video?
I don't know.
D.L. Hewley played the part where he was telling the dude to get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the car. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He cut the most important part on why he was getting dragged and telling the guy to get out of the car. You see how social media is?
Yeah.
And D.L. Hewley played it on his talk show. Look, this is what happened. Da-da-da.
He didn't show the whole thing.
They didn't show the whole thing. And a lot of these videos, I'm not saying they're all like that, but a lot of these videos, that's the way they start. Pleasant conversations, you know what I mean? Da-da-da. Next thing you know, it goes south because the guy's wanted somewhere.
My advice always is always do your research and make your own conclusion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
man.
Because you can't just go by one thing you see and make that conclusion. Make a conclusion because someone says something. You always got to, you got to do your job, man. Do your job.
That's my cousin, little man. You're my little cousin too, man. He's actually, I got Chris working on our, well, hopefully he can work on it, on intro and outro music for the podcast.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But, yeah. He showed me a couple things, and hopefully we can get it going. But yeah, that's my cousin. You are my cousin. We're proving it live, live and in person, on Instagram, right, on YouTube and Facebook. So, yeah. How come he doesn't believe you, man? That's the question I want to ask. Yeah. But yeah, man. So you know how it is, man. Social media, man, is good and it's bad, bro. You know what I mean? It could be used for good, it could be used for bad, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is.
Hey, Jose, I got a joke for you. You guys ready for a dirty joke?
Hope it doesn't involve cops.
We got about 3 minutes left of the podcast. I got a quick joke for you guys. So I don't even know if I should say it. I learned this one this week. So
you want to tell it or you want to just laugh?
No, I'm just laughing. So anyways, so there's the it's not a PG-13, it's an adult joke, right? So está I'm gonna say it in Spanish. Están el pene, right? Está el huevo ahí, and he's all excited. He's like, yeah, guys, the penis, He say, oh, come on, guys, it's gonna be a party tonight. Let's get ready. We're gonna party hard tonight. And the balls look at him and say, hey, you said that last time, He's like, no, I swear this time this party's going to be off the hook. So you guys got to get ready, clean up, be ready because we're going to party hard. He said, nah, we don't believe that because you said that last time. I swear, no, this is going to be different. He said, no, last time you said the exact same words. You went in and left us knocking at the door.
Oh my god!
That was a dad joke, guys.
Oh my god!
But anyway,
what are you doing after this, man?
What am I doing? Probably, I don't know. What, do you want to hang out?
we might as well go into overtime with some salsa music like you did last week. I kind of actually like
we got some salsa. We got some salsa.
For those of you who want to bounce, go ahead and bounce. This is your chance. We're about to go into overtime with Entre Amigos. If you're joining us, we just had a pleasant conversation about law enforcement and how evil they are. And, you know, my career is shit. I should go. You know what? I'm gonna go fly to Connecticut and go tell him how to do his job. Oh my God, bro.
Thank you guys for watching this podcast, Entre Amigos. Thank you. We please ask you to share our video. You know, we're trying to grow. We're not trying. We are growing. And,
we are growing, man.
We're not trying. We're growing. So thank you guys for you know, being part of this podcast. You guys can follow us on YouTube, also on Instagram and Facebook, Entre Amigos Podcast. Please like and share, comment. You know, we try to read all the comments and keep up with them. So
do you want to tell them, or do you want me to tell them?
Go ahead. What you gonna say?
They're hearing us in Nigeria, bro.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
yeah, we're all over the place. We're in Guatemala, we're in Mexico, and Nigeria. Yep.
And Nigeria, man. I was surprised when you gave me that news, man. I was like, what?
So this podcast is growing little by little, but we're growing. People are listening.
We're getting there, man. You know, we're getting there. You know, when we have topics like this, you know what I mean? You know, it's interesting. You know,
so we're gonna do a little bit of salsa if the show has ended. Now we're just gonna go into a little bit of what we love. Thank you guys for watching.
Wait. We're getting there.
Yeah. El hombre aceptó y en sus manos apareció un increíble bongo en tono perfecto y hecho en oro.
In the background for this is the equivalent to The Devil Goes Down to Georgia.
Say that again.
That song is the equivalent to The Devil Goes Down to Georgia by Charlie Daniels.
Dale ahí unas cuantas clases para que escuchen a José. Gianni de León nos está viendo desde Guatemala, la antigua Guatemala. If you guys ever want to go to Guatemala, tienen que visitar la antigua Guatemala, one of the most beautiful places in Guatemala. You ever go there and visit? Huh?
Is that your hometown? Is that what you're saying? It's beautiful.
I wish I was born in Antigua, Guatemala. La Antigua Guatemala. That's one of the most beautiful places.
Izzy, come on in, man. What you doing?
Izzy, if you're watching the show, please join us en estas 3 horas de salsa.
Damn.
Janet, te mando un besote desde acá, desde Rhode Island, mi amor. ¡Mua!
All right, easy, pal. Easy.
De nuevo. Es el bravo soy. La gente empezó a aplaudir cuando en duelo
There
me
he is.
dijo, el bravo soy yo. El tresista, su hijo mío, esperando lo peor. El bravo soy yo. Fue cuando el presentador anunció que el hombre perdió. El bravo soy yo. Y con lágrimas de alegría, el padre a su hijo abrazó. El bravo soy yo. Y el hombre sin decir
What's up,
nada,
fellas?
enseguida
What's going on, man?
What's good?
We miss you, bro. The show ended and where were
Yeah, I
you?
saw some of that. I had to leave. I had to step out, but then when I came back in, I caught Ogie there and Jose. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" I was like, "Yo, what's going on here? What did I miss?"
Te la perdiste, papá.
And you know, I take it personal when people start insulting my career.
You know, like I said in the comments, Ogie watches the audit.
That's that. Whatever.
Yo, why do I look like I'm sideways with this camera?
I have no idea, man.
What the fuck? Don't
Jose,
mind me, people. I'm gonna be walking around my house.
did you read the private comments?
Amen.
Dímelo.
Sofrito la mano.
Ah, no venga.
By the way, I remember that day when you was talking about we got pulled over. I was there in the car, man, going to the casino and back.
Yeah, remember that? We got pulled over going and coming back.
Yeah, that I had a warrant and he let me go too.
Yeah, you
So
see?
there goes a prime example right there too.
Yeah, he let you
He
go.
was like, I didn't even bother checking it. I said, okay, cool.
Yeah, see? They're all evil though.
Yeah. You got your bad apples, man, but
Oh, of course.
it is what it is, you know? But like you said, man, hey, and you can take this from experience, all right? To anybody that's watching, there was times in my life where I used to disrespect the cops and I ended up getting slammed, slapped, kicked, whatever, anything. But you know what? I'm the one that provoked that. You know what I mean? Like my brother said earlier, if you just, cooperate and do what you got to do, you'll be on your merry way right after.
Yeah.
And I learned that anyway. Yes, sir. Yes, officer. Okay, officer. All right.
You gotta treat
You
him
want my
with
ID, sir?
respect.
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. I'm reaching for my ID. I gotta go in the glovey, get the registration. Is that all right? Okay, well done. Like that. Why am I gonna act like I'm a lawyer? Fuck that. Yeah.
Nice. That's that flute, man. That's that flute.
Yo, check out my little tree.
What the heck are you doing with that tree? It has light?
Ese es mi palo.
Porque tiene un palo con luces. Es una lámpara.
That's what's that tree called again? Cherry tree, cherry blossom tree, or whatever. My wife seen it on Facebook, so guess what? Now it's here. They actually got a pink one. I kind of like the pink one. The pink one, it looks like an actual tree. It's more full. It actually looks nice.
Bro, ¿desde cuándo te gustan los árboles a ti?
What the hell's that called?
Sentimental's boyfriend.
Yo, espérate un momento. Did I just see a cross in my house? Where the hell is that cross? Oh, fuck. I could have sworn I seen a cross. Oh, right there, yeah.
Con el machete en la mano, fe y esperanza. Con el machete
En la mano.
te alumbrará. Con el machete en la mano, es la semilla. Con el machete que la buena cosecha nos da.
Este es tu programa Entre Amigos Podcast Overtime con salsa.
I'm on here.
A tu enemigo. Con el machete en la
Yeah, no.
La vida nos pide con el machete que no actuemos con falsedad. Con el machete en la mano, yo te lo digo con certeza. Con el machete al final siempre sale la verdad.
Dale, baila negra. Ponte a bailar.
Ahí para que te entretenga. I love salsa, man. La salsa es lo mejor que hay, bro.
I listen to salsa here and there. I'm kind of like listening to everything now.
Escucha eso, bro. Escucha eso. El piano hablando. That's beautiful right there. ¿Se la conga o lo bongo? ¿Qué es eso?
Conga.
Yeah. Esa fue la espalda tuya. Hey, yo, but seriously, Ogie, what happened with Ogie, man? This podcast was sponsored by Woodford Reserve.
Oh my God, bro. That boy went south real quick.
Oh boy. Ogie.
He was on some Serpico shit, bro.
Really?
Whatever, man. It's his opinion. And then he contradicts himself.
Elmer,
Dímelo,
next
negro.
week, next week, let's make sure we have a disagreement or with some grapefruit or something.
Yeah.
It was a great show, man. It was a great show.
Good. It was good.
Yeah, it was a great show.
Me tiraron piedras, hoy a sus tumbas le traigo flores. Aunque me siga tirando, aquí yo sigo en honor a mi abuelita.
Yo, I got a quick little story real quick, right?
Yeah.
I went, I picked up somebody in Uber, right? And I'm outside the house, right? And the young lady comes out and she's like, "Excuse me, are you here for this person?" I said, "Yes." It's like, "Can you do me a favor? You're gonna put her in the car, but I want you to drive her that way. Drive her that way. Go all the way around because it's right there where she lives. I want you to go all the way around the long way and then come back because I don't want her to know where I live."
What?
And I was like, "Okay." And then she brings the lady to the car. "Okay, mami, bendición." I was like, "What the fuck? She don't want her own mother to know where the fuck she lives. What's going on here?" So then I take the lady. I go around like she said. First of all, she said, "I'm gonna give you a tip for doing this, okay?" So she didn't. So se jodió la próxima vez. I'm gonna make sure I hang around there to get that bing, and I'm gonna blow her shit up, bro. Check it.
Oh my God.
All right. I went and dropped her off. Entonces la señora me dice, "Mira, tú llegaste aquí rápido porque el último Uber me estaba dando vuelta por todos lados y tú se llevó un tiempo para llegar aquí." So I'm guessing she told that other Uber driver the same thing.
Oh my God.
Only I got mad. I was like, "Listen, man, she can't give me no tip. Yo, she's fuck. I'm gonna hang around there and I'll tell her, and I'm gonna snitch on her. Yo, mira, ¿sabes lo que tú estás haciendo?"
I'll drive her around the corner and bring her right back.
I was like, my God, she don't want her own mother visiting her.
Jesus,
Oh Lord,
that's crazy.
she don't want her
Bro.
popping up on her.
Yeah, that's
Este es tu amigo podcast, Overtime, con lo mejor de la salsa.
Uepa.
No te enamores de mí.
no te enamores de mí.
De Willy Rosario con El Callejero.
Y no quiero ir a nadie ni que me echen culpa a mí. No quiero herir tu corazón, belleza no es para mí. Es que no quiero dulce amor, te enamores de mí. Soy callejero.
Ese es para ti, Elmer.
Un callejero, Elmer.
Bien callejero. Yo soy un hombre tranquilo. No me juzguen.
Fino, tú eres un hombre fino, ok.
No, yo soy hombre tranquilo.
Oh,
Fino no, fino eres tú. Yo soy grueso. Toma, papá.
en la calle.
Lo advertí. No venga ahora a juzgarme.
Speaking from experience.
Espera, déjate la canción, cante.
Eso te digo a ti.
Ok, mira, yo me recuerdo para allá, para los 65, recuerda, ese año, bro, ese 65, el año de los amores. Yo me recuerdo cuando íbamos para allá en el South Bronx.
En el South Bronx.
Bueno, Elmer, yo me recuerdo ya en el Palladium para 78, cuando yo estaba ahí con Héctor Lavoe, que él era bien jovencito.
Get the fuck out of here.
Cho, papá, what are you drinking, bro? What are you on? Esa Cool Light tenía que estar buena hoy.
Agua.
Straight out vodka, bro.
This is water. No.
Esa agua está buena. Este es Entre Amigos Podcast Overtime con salsa.
Y yo te voy a decir algo, lo que dijeron de que Willy Colón enseñó a Héctor Lavoe que Héctor Lavoe enseñó a Willy Colón a hablar español, eso fue verdad, porque yo los vi a cada vez antes del show, se metían allá atrás y Héctor Lavoe se pasaba enseñándole ahí con el diccionario y todo, hablándole en español.
You mean he was using a dictionary to sniff coke off?
Sí.
Pásame aquí el dictionary ese que está ahí.
El diccionario. Pero pásamelo con una montaña.
Quisiera jurarte que volveré, pero no sé si regrese.
Y José, tú te recuerdas también, ¿verdad? El primer concierto que hicimos con Bobby Valentín. ¡Uepa! Bueno, aquí estamos entonizando aquí desde Florida, dos partes de Florida y de Rhode Island. Estamos aquí con la salsa clásica, con nuestro DJ Elmer Valiente.
Ay. Oh, man.
¿Con qué va a poner ahora?
Mira, una de mis canciones favoritas. Esta es una clásica que todo el mundo la conoce, pero que el sonido es como la canción, bestial.
Agarren los pesos, señores. Agarren los pesos.
Ray and
We hope you
Bobby
enjoy
Cruz.
the music, bro. Thank you.
Agarre los pesos. Todo el mundo repórtese para el baño con los pesos. Yo me recuerdo esto, yo estaba ahí en vivo también.
Va a seguir con esto. ¿Tú qué decías?
Yo estaba ahí tan cerca escuchándolo verme que yo lo sentí cuando me escupía en la cara.
Oye, tú que decías que ya no salía. Ahora mismito, mi hermano, yo te vengo a saludar.
That Richie Ray Bobby Cruz right there. That's old school.
Yeah, that's old school. Esa fue la canción que fue cristiana y no era cristiana, y después era cristiana y no era cristiana.
It started regular, then he switched the music to Christian music.
Se volvió diabólico, católico, apostólico, romano.
Ahí viene Richie, viene virado.
Como bestia
Tocando tumbado. Ahí viene Richie, viene virado. Como bestia. Tocando tumbado.
How was the Christian version? Sing it, Jose.
I don't remember it.
Ahí viene Richie, viene. I forgot too. Ay, ay, ay.
Escucha eso, papá.
Hey, Richie, that dude can't play piano, bro.
Nadie le gana a Eddie Palmier, bro, en piano.
A Eddie Palmieri.
Barry Harlow, Eddie Palmieri.
Larry Harlow también es otro.
Yeah.
Save all that for in a couple weeks, though.
Tuviste,
Palmieri.
you seen the one when they were all three of them were live on stage, playing the pianos together?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
When they were celebrating one of their anniversaries. I forget which one it was, but I think it was in Puerto Rico, if I'm not mistaken. And they, all three of them were together there, playing together.
Yes.
That was actually kind of awesome. I wish I was there for that one.
Oh, you missed that one?
Oh, yeah, I did miss that one, man. Lo que pasa era que yo estaba todavía con Tony Olivencia allá en Nueva York, tratando de calmar a Carlos Estremera, que se volvió medio loco y le quería caer encima a Domingo Quiñones y tuvimos que meternos ahí y romper eso ahí.
Sí, dame una canción, Briga.
Canción de amor.
Mándamela por private.
Este neto Boston Donut, mándamelo por private. Mami.
Estate quieto, Romeo. Tocando tumbao.
No, you know what? I like that Ricky Campanelli, El Rumba. That was a good one, man.
That was good, bro. We're gonna touch some of him. We'll play some of him.
That didn't even sound right, but okay.
We're gonna play some of his music.
Okay, that sounded better.
Toma.
La parte mía es la parte del timbal.
Oh, ya, la descarga.
Yeah. You know que se merece también escucharse por aquí, este tipo, Marvin Santiago.
Oh, yeah. The viewers that we have today in the show, in the previous show,
Yeah.
from Instagram, they didn't show here, but we had about 10 viewers
On Instagram?
on Instagram. Yeah.
What you drinking over there, Elmer?
Modelo.
Modelo. I'll take the Corona. I saw that.
Es lo que falta aquí,
Yeah.
una modelo.
I had told Steph to go buy something, so I didn't want to, give her directions to get something that I really drink. I was like, just make it easy, so she won't have to be walking around.
What did you get?
Yeah.
Coronas?
Yeah, just Corona. I only drank one.
Sonando como bestias.
Ando como bestia. Este es Entre Amigos Overtime. Desde la Florida y la Providencia.
La Providencia.
Dile, Jose, tell the people what are we doing here? What are we doing here, Jose?
Y a la gente de Puerto Rico desde acá afuera.
Oh, we had people in Puerto Rico watching us.
Yeah.
We had
Estamos acá afuera.
people in Puerto Rico watching us, Nigeria, Guatemala, Mexico, on
What's
soccer.
up in Nigeria?
We had what else did we had? Providence, Warwick, West Warwick,
Nigeria.
Florida. What else did we had? We had a couple places. Toma ahí, papá.
What up, Chris? What up? What's going on, papá? Estamos desde acá afuera para Puerto Rico y aquí en Estados Unidos estamos aquí en la Florida, desde Orlando y St. Cloud. Y también de allá de, yo no sé dónde carajo está él, no, pero en Rhode Island. Dale, Elmer, dale con el 1, 2, 3.
Qué bueno está, mi rumba está sabrosita. Oye, para que baile la mami, la fea y la bonita. Qué bueno, por eso no la critiquen. Oye, porque la baila la niña cuando se lo riquísimo, sabrosísimo.
No.
Tiene de todo muchísimo.
Yo, Chris, what you doing? Yo, Elmer.
Dímelo.
I bet you I can guess what sweater you have on.
That's really hard to guess. Yeah, Izzy. Chris said, read the comments, you fool.
Oh yeah, I spelled fool wrong. I was supposed to be 1 L, not 2. One L, not 2. 1 L, fool.
Este es tu programa Entre Amigos Podcast Overtime con Salsa. Estoy aquí con mi amigo Izzy, estoy con José. We'll be right back.
Eso lo que es. Yeah.
Esto es lo que nosotros hacemos los sábados por la noche. Estamos viejos ya. Escuchar música.
Salsa para el cocolo. Para que esté en la casa ahí haciendo nada. Escucha un poco de este y ponte a bailar.
Así
Ponte a
mismo,
barrer y a bailar.
bailen ahí. Para que
A
bailen.
barrer y a bailar.
Así mismo es.
A mapear y a bailar. Fregando traste, pero bailando.
You know, this type of music will be good Saturday, como a las 11 de la mañana ahí, cuando la gente empiece a levantarse para que cojan ánimo y empiecen a limpiar la casa. Salsa así, te motiva.
Sí, de motivación. Y para eso estamos aquí, para motivarlos. ¡Nani!
La princesa.
¡Nani, I love you! ¡Hi!
Entre amigos.
I love you. Tío, love you.
Man.
What's up?
Love you. Go with mama. Be careful. That's for adults. Hey, play me some Frankie Ruiz there, bro.
Viajera.
Hold on, we're going to do one request right here.
La rueda.
La rueda.
Oh, we got a request?
Dad, I got it right.
No.
But the dad is rap. It's real life. It's real life. I got it rap. I did not saw that one. I had to rap.
Oh, mama. Okay.
Tengo un saco de alegría
Alegría.
y un ramillete de flores para aquellos que sigan música mía. Escuchen
I like that song, actually.
No creo en la hipocresía.
Toma ahí para que te entretenga.
Oh, my Lord.
Los pobres
Salud.
Salud.
I don't know why you over there, Izzy. You live like 20 minutes away, dude. You could just come over here.
I know.
Escucha la lírica.
sin nada.
No creo en la hipocresía.
Vigilándote, papá.
Que no entiendan las intenciones
I love this song, bro.
de mis palabras, el mensaje de mi voz.
Eso es poesía.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, you want to know poet? poetry music? La Zodiac.
Zodiac, yeah.
Y así dice.
If you're joining us now, this is Entre Amigos Overtime with some salsa, old school stuff. Let's enjoy it. Saturday night. What are you guys up to? Fill us in. Let us know where you're going. You're going to dance? You're going to eat? You're going to hang out? You're going to watch sports? What are you doing? Fill us in.
Y si no entiendes las intenciones, mi toro te va a ayudar. Vigilándote vengo como el águila vengo vigilándote. De toda forma hay que salir del mentiroso, porque en este mundo no deben estar. Vigilándote vengo como el águila vengo vigilándote.
Entre Amigos Podcast, Overtime con salsa con los muchachos, sábado de vacilón. Ustedes querían saber qué era lo que los muchachos hacían cuando estaban solos y se desaparecían y que nadie sabía dónde estaban.
Let me tell you,
Esto
man.
les da una idea. A beber y a escuchar música hasta las 2 o 3 de la mañana por ahí.
Remember that one time we had that salsa battle at the house?
On Hanover.
Yeah, man. That was fun.
Yeah, Easy was like freestyling. ¿Tú te acuerdas de esas peleas que teníamos de salsa, freestyle?
No, esa era Bellevue, la Bellevue.
Oh, la Bellevue, yeah, on Cranston Street, yeah, Bellevue.
Yeah.
Bellevue,
Hanover was later.
Bellevue, that sounds like a state hospital. Bellevue.
No, there's a Bellevue. No, but I thought it was Bellevue. No, it's Bellevue. Was it Bellevue? Bellevue, right? On the second
Bellevue,
floor.
Yeah, second floor.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a request too.
Private.
What's that?
Dámelo.
Frankie Dante.
Here
Por,
we go.
¿por qué te adoré?
Espérate, vamos a tirar primero el de Frankie Ruiz.
Yeah, bro. I gotta hear some Frankie Ruiz in my life, kid.
¿Cuál era el que tú querías?
Ponte ahí tú con él.
Con él. Acho, Pedro used to drive me crazy with Frankie Ruiz.
Who's Skinny Pete? Yeah, he loved, and his favorite song is La Rueda.
La Rueda, yo.
He loves that.
Con mucho cariño, tú con él.
Epa, ese live, papá.
And when he starts crying, it,
Espérate, no me gusta cómo se escucha, espérate.
No, because it's live.
Yeah.
esa es la versión en vivo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're having some technical
¿Qué tanto en
difficulties, but
vivo,
stand
Adel?
by because we will play the original music.
By the original person. This is no cover band.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have here Entre Amigos podcast with our guest today, Izzy Israel Diaz, the Uber driver from the South.
Ya no recuerdas mis locuras ni el amor aquel.
And our main host, Elmer Valiente, on the ones and twos, playing your music.
Fuiste bien.
Hey, Jose's giving a giveaway. Whoever guess what sweatshirt I'm wearing, the brand, gets a $50 gift certificate.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you can guess what sweatshirt Elmer Valiente is wearing right now, we have a $50 wink wink gift card for you standing by. Hey, like that movie, we got a big check for you.
Literally was a big check.
You have to deposit it in a big bank.
Tú con él.
fuego que tuviste conmigo.
Tú con la
Este fuego yo me
enamoré.
con él. Yo no me di cuenta.
You
Escucha,
feel the
mujer,
man.
con él bailo, te lo juro.
Hey, you remember that time? Remember that time I was listening to that bolero in the car?
Oh yeah, in the car with your little glass and shit on the rocks and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? You just-
Yeah, I was listening to that. It was who was that?
Yo creo que I think you was listening to
Jose Flores. That was Jose Flores. I was listening.
Jose Flores. I thought it was Satito Colon.
No, it was Jose Flores. That bolero, man. That old school bolero. I was drunk as
What the
hell,
fuck
bro.
you doing, man? You sound like Angel right now.
Yeah.
If you just joined the show, our regular podcast ended about an hour ago. We're just doing some OT, playing some salsa here, just hanging out Saturday night with the guys.
Yes, sir.
Our Saturday nights aren't like they used to be.
They're not.
No.
Either you're sleeping at the age of 45 or you're listening to music.
Yes.
Yeah. I be going to bed like 9:30 now. I be trying to stay up till 11, and I can't even do it.
I think I could do it.
Yeah. I'm like, I got this. I can watch this movie. Next, movie's watching me. I wake up, it's 2:00 in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo, Izzy, last week we stayed
Then
up.
I had to rewind all that shit.
Last week we stayed up for a while playing music here, right? I felt like I went to the club on Sunday.
Yeah. Yo, you thought you was the DJ in the club.
Yeah. El locutor.
Eso es lo que el Alzheimer te hace.
Oh, man.
Sobre ella, deseándote.
Así mismo como estás tú deseándome.
En la farsa de otros labios saboreándome, saboreándonos tan lejos y tan cerca. Te traigo mi cuarto con el deseo convertirte
Omar, that Tom Brady behind you?
mientras
Yeah.
mis manos cual tus manos me acarician y sin ti pero en ti
So this one right here,
me vuelvo loco.
that has a piece of his jersey, the one he wore for Super Bowl.
Nice.
A piece of his jersey. You chased him down?
A piece of his
No.
jersey. Yeah, so right there.
They
And,
chop it up to make those.
Yep, and that card. This one was when he won his third Super Bowl. He was an MVP on that one.
3rd out of 7.
And I have all the dynasty up there on top. We got
Greatest
Teddy
quarterback that ever
Bruschi,
lived.
Willie McGinnis, Ronnie Harrison, Ty Lowe, Malloy, Richard Seymour, Vince Welford, Patrick Pass. I have the whole dynasty on top. This one right here was when Randy Moss caught the 23rd touchdown, which broke
Yes.
Jerry Rice's record.
Okay.
Right here, I have Wes Walker grabbing.
Wes
No, that's not
Walker,
Wes
wow.
Walker. That's not Wes Walker.
Randy Moss. That's the guy nobody knew, right?
Yeah, that's
What do you mean nobody knew?
that's Randy Moss when.
That's him, right? The one that
hold on,
nobody
hold
knew
on.
over there.
So I got I
No,
got
no,
both
right.
pictures. So you see this one right here, right? Brady's celebrating the touchdown catch.
Yes.
Down here, I got Randy Moss being chased by one of the Giants defenders, probably a safety, if I'm not mistaken. I have a whole bunch of more souvenirs. I have the 2007 Boston Celtics pictures when they won the championship.
I thought that was 08.
No,
Yeah, 0708.
07,
Yeah,
08.
07, 08 season.
It's known as the
Yeah.
07 team. I got the World Series champions when they first the Boston
Red
Red Sox team when they broke the curse. I got that. So all this stuff, bro, for many years has been put away in a box.
Because somebody told you that they're not having it.
It doesn't. And little by little, I'm getting all my stuff. A lot of my stuff got damaged. A lot of my stuff got broken. You know, over time.
I got something for you, man. I'm gonna send you something.
I have. You know, I have a big picture, bro. I have maybe it's by 24 by 18, I think, of Logan Mankins. So you know Logan Mankins, right? Yeah. Logan Mankins protected. He's a guard.
Yeah.
He protected Tom Brady, bro, for a lot of years, man. He was Brady's man, bro. This guy, you know what I'm saying? He kept Brady in the pocket safe, man.
Kept him clean. Clean.
So I have actually one of his pictures signed.
I got something for you, man.
Him, bro. So I got a lot of stuff, man. So this is my
remember when you came to my house? When you came to my house, you saw that Patriots picture that I got.
Yeah, I remember that. I have that. Also, you see this banner right here? This is not just a banner.
You're welcome. Yeah, sure. You're welcome.
Well, I gotta wait until you give it to me, man. Until I get it. So you see this banner right here? I have a lot of banners, but each of this banner, it's numbered. You know what I'm saying? So there was only a few of them that were made,
that's for the small wall for everything you want to put up there, bro.
I have a lot of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, this is just a little wall, but
yeah,
we're working on it. We're going to make it happen.
Yeah. Okay. Just don't go saying the value of everything there.
It has more sentimental value than anything else. As a matter of fact,
forget about sentimental value when that money
this
talks.
was given to me. This was given to me for a gift. Angelica's mom gave me those two pictures. Well, my kids gave me that picture.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think it's a scam. I think it's
Yo, what do you say,
money,
Chris?
Because now, but get this. So now all of a sudden, Mike Tyson is sick. Mike Tyson can't.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, Mike Tyson all of a sudden.
This is twice already, bro. It's twice already.
Yeah, but here we go. That's the narrative, right? So then when he does fight and he gets his ass knocked out, quote unquote, they can push it back to that because it's about money. You get what I'm trying to say? Come on, bro. They're building this up like that to say, yeah, he wasn't right. He wasn't feeling himself. He was vertigo this, vertigo that, finger in the poop chute. I mean, whatever, man.
I doubt that shit, man. Fucking it. They're gonna make it look like Paul knocked him out.
That's what
I don't think he could knock him out, though.
Of course he can't.
There's no way,
bro. It's Mike Tyson, but here it is. Here's the narrative, right?
How did Joe Rogan say? Why would he do that?
Yeah, it's stupid, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, but that money talks, man. Money talks. You know what I mean? Hey, we'll give you an extra $5 million, man, for you to take a knee. You know what I mean? Psh, come on, bro. That's the way it is. And look what they're doing. They're making him take a knee right now. Oh yeah, he's sick. All of a sudden he's sick. All these years, Mike Tyson he stuffed his face with a handful of friggin' mushrooms. And you mean to tell me he didn't get sick then?
Exactly. I saw that shit. Bro. I saw that shit you're talking about too. He was chewing on that shit.
Yeah, come on, bro. He would have. Come on, man. All of a sudden he's sick. I don't believe none of that shit, bro.
He kind of made me like feel a little nauseous watching him.
yeah. He scared the shit out of the dude.
I was
Paul was like looking at him like, holy shit, man, this guy just stuffed his face with mushrooms.
He's sitting there talking. It's not like nigga cough that shit up and spit it out.
He said, I'm a killer.
Guess we'll see.
It's a setup, man. It's a setup. Watch. Mike Tyson loses that fight, they're gonna blame it on that. Oh, he wasn't himself. Come on, bro. This is like
Mike Tyson está duro, bro. You seen him working out?
Yeah, man. Mike Tyson will knock that dude's head off his shoulders, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Definitely. Soften up. Los puños esos no se han puesto flojos.
Come on, bro. I think that dude he looks stronger than what he did before.
I tell you the truth, I think so. Yeah, he looks more solid right now. Like he looks like iron Mike right now.
Yeah, bro, tú sabes que el puño de un viejo duele más que el de un chamaquito.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, listen, I've had to restrain old people, bro. They ain't easy to put down, bro. You know what I mean? Them dudes
That's
are
years.
strong, bro.
That's years of just freaking grappling and shit.
Them dudes are strong, man. Them dudes are strong. So you mean to tell me Mike Tyson all of a sudden doesn't feel well? Is hurt?
Yo, man, hold on, wait a minute. Could be the shrooms.
Nah, man, come on, bro. And he did those shrooms like 4 years ago, bro. Come on, man.
No, he still be doing that shit. He still be sucking on that shit.
I know he smoked. He has his own medical marijuana stuff, man.
Yeah.
He has his own company. Yeah, but I don't believe none of that, bro.
Yeah, he just making this money to invest more in that.
Yeah. I
Come on.
don't believe it.
Oh shit,
I don't buy it for nothing, bro. Come on, man.
Acho, le mete una combinación de tres y lo chueca.
Now, I'm not saying this guy don't know how to box, you know, whatever it is. But look who he's boxing, bro.
Yeah.
He's boxing old dudes that never boxed before, all UFC fighters. Of course, come on, man. That's just the same way as Mayweather. Mayweather built his career on people that were either coming in or going out. That's how he built his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
So don't sit there and say, "Oh, yeah, he's the man." He ain't the man, bro. He ain't the man. Bullshit.
Yeah, Mayweather, what he needed to do was prove he was the man by fighting somebody who was in their prime.
In their prime. He didn't want to fight Pacquiao when Pacquiao was in his prime.
Yep, and Cotto. He was dodging Cotto too.
And Cotto, he was dodging him. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Don't give me that, man.
He fought them both after they both lost.
And look at Canelo. Who did Canelo lose to? You remember? He lost to Mayweather.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but what happened? He was just coming in way before his prime. Come on,
yeah.
Bro. Don't give me that shit. You know? So, you know, what it is what it is. It's business. You know what I mean? He was smart about it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, he do know how to make money, though. I give him that.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins. It's all about making
his team, because that dude can't read a script for shit. That's why 50 Cent was making fun
50 Cent was this, I'm here. I'll give you this if you can read me this fucking book.
Exactly. Remember that shit?
Fucking kid's book. The Cat in the Hat.
He couldn't read 3 sentences, bro. Come on, man.
Oh my God.
You mean to tell me he's gonna sit there and read a contract? He ain't reading that shit.
That's all. Yo, that's why I got you on retainer. This is what you do. Don't make me look stupid again.
I got a request here on a private chat.
Hey, wait a minute. I wanted one.
Hey, contact. No, sir. That says contract.
Contact. And contact. No, contract. Sorry.
Entonces todo comenzó, un amor de telenovela. Yo le bajé la luz del sol, todo lo que quería, pero la mala un día me abandonó. Ahora implora mi perdón, pero su tiempo ya pasó.
Yeah, I remember that, Chris.
That's sick. I've been eating too much shrooms. I don't know. Maybe I can't beat Paul. Maybe.
Yeah, right.
Ahora mira, yo estoy cantando y sigo gozando.
Yo, you be watching those videos on YouTube now? People dancing side side look like they're doing the Matrix.
Emma was eating that Chinese food earlier today, bro. I want to step out, man, but I'm afraid to get pulled over by some cops, man, and get dragged out of my car and get the shit beat out of me. I'm one of you.
Hey, yo, man, you need to get one of those scooters you stand on and they just take you, bro. Those just are fun, bro.
Oh yeah, I've written those things, man. Those things are fun.
Yeah, dude. Every time I go to Haines City, man, I be hopping on my nieces. I'm like, yo, y me voy por todo eso. Yo, y ahí cabe una docecita ahí, que right there, right at your feet, cabe un 12. Bueno, ya tú sabes, aquí los cocoros de la salsa.
Todo tiene su principio y todo. Yo no vuelvo más. Todo tiene su final. Yo no vuelvo más. Escucha lo que te digo. Yo no vuelvo más. Yo no vuelvo más contigo, mamá. No vuelvo más. Y ahora yo me quedo paradito, mira acá. Yo no vuelvo más. Vacilando yo en la rumba. Yo no vuelvo más. Yo no vuelvo más. Mira que estoy ligerito, mami. Ligerito. Yo no vuelvo más. Yo no vuelvo más. Yo no vuelvo más. Todo tiene su final. Yo no vuelvo más. Nuestro amor ya fracasó. Yo no vuelvo más. Y por eso, yo me voy, mami. Quédate en tu mundo.
Dude, I can't wait for them damn Celtics to play, bro.
When's the first game?
Thursday.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Yo, Issy, what do you got? Escríbeme, what do you got?
I got a itchy sensation between my toes. It might be at least, I don't know.
I would say so. Tough acting tonight.
No,
is brought to you in part by Acting to Acting.
at least sports.
Yeah.
By the way, people, if you didn't know, just in case, if you get little paños on your neck and stuff like that, like I do. So, yeah, pañitos. You know how you get those little white spots, those paños? All right, you can get some Atleast foot cream and put that on there. That's an antifungal cream. Put that on twice a day after you shower. Gone.
How about
you got to make a TikTok video out of that one.
Oh yeah, hey. The doctor prescribed it to me. I was like, "What? This Atleast foot?" She's like, "Just use it." I said, "Okay." I used it. That shit was gone, bro. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna keep buying this shit then." This shit worked. Bueno, aquí estamos desde el 978 Lawrence, a mucha gente en Lowtown. Con Omega.
El carro blin blineado del capo de Lucas y Calao, siempre rangueado y blin blineado, haciendo bulto con todo lo que se ha buscado, no sabiendo que la traición está en.
Estamos en vivo aquí desde la Boca Brava.
En la prisión, porque si te fame llegaron, tú no quieres que te vea tu mamá en una sala de un hospital, tú no quieres enfrentar la dirección, echarle con bala y un cañón, tú no quieres.
Yeah, I remember when that dude came out, like he was, he got invited to Lawrence, like I don't know how many times, bro. That was like every other weekend, or every weekend too, probably.
Should have just bought a house over there.
Yeah, dude, he was there all the time, bro.
He
probably does own property.
Tomó el volante y lo llevó al hospital y los doctores lo pudieron salvar. Esto no cuento monto, esto es real. Uno nunca sabe a quién va a necesitar. Si quieres efectivo para tal, pero no te gusta trabajar. Si quieres porque da la manera, pero no quieres lo que viene atrás. Tú si quieres que te traten bien y que todo viene en torno a ti. Si quieres.
Game 1, how does it go? Chris is still on. Look at that, Rodriguez still on. Game 1, I say we win it at home, bro. We got game 1. They got equal rest.
Who's this guy? Who's Chris Rodriguez?
He used to work with me.
Oh, okay. He said, "Yo, game 1. How does it go?"
Yeah. Celtics win game 1. I don't know about game 2. I would say I don't think we'll lose more than 2 games on this, man.
I think it's gonna be a close series, man. I think maybe a 3-4. I want to say maybe game 6.
I say we win this shit in 5, bro.
Think so? Lose one. You lose one at the Garden, or you lose one in Dallas.
I think we lose one at the Garden. I'll be honest.
Okay.
And it'll be game 2. Yeah.
Game 2, huh? At the Garden. Yeah, that'll definitely bring you back. Yeah, you will come back and win the championship in the Garden if you lose game 2 at the Garden. So it'll be game 5.
Yeah.
You will have to play a TD. And yeah. I think, Dallas can score a lot of points, man. I think even though the Celtics are high power offense, I think they need to step on their defense, man. They need to hold teams.
Their defense is good, bro. We're number 2 in defense.
But they still score over 100 points on them, bro.
It doesn't matter.
When you
bro.
allow a team,
their defense was good all year. We're number 2, just behind the Minnesota, bro.
But how are
Minnesota
you allowing over 100-point games though if your defense is good?
Because it comes down to the end, bro. At the end, when it matters, stealing the game. Look what happened with the Pacers. You mean to tell me that wasn't defense? We should have lost that game, bro.
Which one?
The first game.
The first game?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they came
game
back.
One,
they
game 1, game 3, game 4, bro. Think about it. We could have lost those 3 games, bro.
Yeah. Listen, Chris, if Al doesn't have a big game, there's no way the Celtics are winning.
I think nope, that's not true.
Al Horford needs to play defense and protect the basket, man.
And he's been doing that the whole time. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm saying that he has to have a good game.
I'm not worried about his offense. His defense, even when his offense was off, his defense always stepped up. It's always been there. It's the offense that, and if it wasn't for him, game 1, bro, we would have lost, bro. He came clutch at the end. You see what I'm saying? So there's a reason why we were number 2, behind Minnesota in that defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when it mattered, listen, last year with Marcus Smart, we would have lost this. We would have lost all 3 games, bro. We would have been down already again.
Yeah. Like we talked about a little earlier, is very important. Like I don't think by them releasing Marcus Smart, and having the team they got now, we wouldn't be where we are. Even though he was a great defender, you know what I'm saying?
Great defender. But the problem was he wanted to be a shooter.
Yeah.
They wanted him. Hey, listen, we just need your defense, man. We'll worry about the shooting.
You know what? It was funny. Like EI had a.
Excuse me, fellas. I gotta go, fellas. I gotta be out of here.
All right, bro.
But darling,
all right, man.
Y'all be easy. Have a good time.
Man, love you,
Love you guys. Be good. See y'all next Saturday.
All right.
All right, bro.
So EI had the numbers, right? That every time that he tried to shoot over 33%, they would lose.
Yeah,
they would lose. So they didn't want him shooting. He had to just play his defense and take a shot here and there, but don't try to take over the game scoring points, because
that's what happened.
Every time that you did that, your team did not win.
Yeah, and that's why he's somewhere else. If he would have just stuck to the game plan, he would have still been here with us.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. And nobody want to listen to it. Like, yo, what the heck, man? Just stick to. Look at Derek White.
Oh, Derek White, bro.
You mean to tell? Let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something.
I love Derek White.
I think his defense is way better than Marcus Smart, bro.
And he can give you points too.
And he can give you points behind that 3-point line. And here's the thing: he's flying under the radar, bro. Nobody's giving him his flowers, bro.
Yeah.
Think about that one.
No, I know, man. Derek White, man,
from last year to this year, bro. If it wasn't last year, he was a little shy, right? Like, he was still trying to get to know the team, yada yada yada. It was towards the end that he started, making these plays and defense and whatever. And then this year, it just trickled right into it, bro. This dude was amazing, bro. Derek White, bro. Come on, man.
Yo, with the long beard, my bald head at work, they told me I look like Derek White.
That's the man. I love that.
Yeah,
that,
he's
that,
good.
that
He's
pickup right
good.
there. That
He's
pickup right
definitely
there
a
was
piece of
the
the
shit.
Celtics. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Excited, man. I'm definitely looking forward for that. As you
Yeah,
are, as much as you are.
Absolutely.
See.
Well, man,
You know what
I think
else
it's
I'm
time for
looking
you to get
forward to,
going,
man?
too.
Yeah. You know what else I'm looking forward to, man? This summer, as soon as it warms up a little bit in the afternoons, going to Fenway. Gotta bring my son at Fenway, man.
You gotta take
bring
him
him in.
Fenway, man.
Yeah.
Don't even tell him. Just surprise him like I did with my son.
Surprise him. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm definitely looking forward for that.
We flew from here over there, bro. You don't remember?
To go watch the game?
Yeah, for his birthday, September. It was like towards the end of the season. He didn't know. He thought he was going to school. I had him get ready like he was going to school and everything, bro.
Dang, that's dope.
Yeah, I dropped everybody else off, and then we just kept going. He was like, "Where are we?" Because he takes a nap, in the car before getting dropped off, and then he was like, "Where are we going?" I was like, "Oh, I got to take my friend somewhere." I'll tell you later. So we were on the flight. We flew. We landed. He was still confused, bro. He was like, "What the hell?"
That's funny.
And then when we got there, man, I took him straight to the shop. I bought him a jersey. And I told him, I was like, "Yeah, we're going to the game, buddy." He's like, "What?"
I'm having a battle here because he was yesterday. He was wearing a Yankees hat. I'm like, "What are you doing wearing that junk?" He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Say, yeah, what are you doing wearing that?" He's like, "That ain't white." He's
Where's
like,
he get that hat from?
La mamá, cabrón.
Oh, hell no, bro.
I was like, buddy, so I got to go buy him tomorrow. When I pick him up, we're gonna do a little shopping. So
buy him 3, bro.
Hell, fucking yeah! I told you I'm gonna buy you B-Town.
Yeah, bro. Hell no.
Yeah. But yo, say my man, it was nice talking to you today. You know what I'm saying? We had a great show. This was some OT. It was definitely
good.
Chris. Other Chris Diaz and Chris Rodriguez.
My cousin Chris, my friend Chris, they stayed through.
They stayed through. Thank you. We hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of music we had for
It was fun. Oh man, it was fun. The overtime is always fun, man.
Yeah. Where I'm not drunk as I would normally be, but
you're getting there.
Hey, listen.
What you got lined up after this?
Can't tell you, man.
From.
Well, I was working in the background. But I'm going to sleep. I got to wake up early in the morning. Right. You guys,
church.
Yeah, got to go to church in the morning. Hey, come on, man. Come on, Sam, man. Come on, Mr. Diaz. What's wrong with you?
I got your church. We got church.
Guys, thank you. This is OT on your podcast, Entre Amigos. We hope you guys enjoyed this last part of the show. Jose, I'll talk to you after, man. It was nice hanging out with you today, man. Had a great time, man. Rather be here than being at a bar or a club. I'll tell you that much.
That's it. We have fun. Absolutely.
Right. But it's all good. Man. All right, you guys have a great night. We'll see you guys again next week.
All right, brother.
All right.